You're watching the Bad Dice Club.
Welcome to Bad Dice Club, as we run the Abomination Vaults Adventure Path and Pathfinder 2nd Edition. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm doing all right.
We're good.
Complain.
I'm hungry.
After I am absolutely not hungry. I ate so much.
What else is
I'm getting
new?
food.
Like,
So
honestly,
It's just
today.
the way that he said that, just sort of like,
I'm
"Oh,
hungry.
Hungry. He didn't even
Nathan's
say,
always
"I'm
hungry, though.
He just said, I'm hungry.
I was struggling to come
Want
up with
to eat.
something.
Jesus fuck, there's so many fucking oh my, what a fucking nightmare this fight's gonna be.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'm excited for it.
all sorts of good stuff for you guys planned here. So
Oh god.
I think there's like some people in here who are helping us out.
There's kind of a front line there. They're hurt though. In
We
the
have
cemetery.
Akira, which means I have to assume that means Tetsuo's coming as well.
Where's Akira at?
Fuck you
He's
for that
like
joke.
He's this bald guy, apparently.
This is called Pilk.
Oh, Akira. Okay, right.
It's
Bit of a
Pepsi mixed
stretch
with
there.
milk.
oh,
I
nice.
mean,
I hate that.
It's really good. It just
Last
tastes like a
time I
root beer
had
float.
lots
Wait,
of
are you serious? That's
peanut
actually
butter
Pepsi and
whiskey.
that sounds like you
It's
wanted a
actually Pepsi and milk.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
the
that
Pepsi
sounds like
float.
you wanted a root beer float, and halfway through was like, "Oh fuck it, I'm gonna take the
Pepsi's
easy
almost
way
better
out."
because of the flavor, but there was this whole thing a long time ago where people are, you gotta try this Pilk thing, and I'm like, no way milk and Pepsi go together. That sounds disgusting. But I was like, I drink a lot of Pepsi and I have milk, so I was like, well, might as well try it. So I put a little bit in a glass and a little bit of milk. I'm like, oh, it just tastes like a float, which makes sense.
You didn't even.
It
let
just
me
reminds me of
finish.
The Office where he's like eating fucking mayonnaise and raisins because he wants ice cream.
You didn't even let me finish what I was saying. It sounds like you were like, "Oh, I want a root beer float," and then halfway through you were like, "Ah, fuck it, I'm just going to commit suicide," and decided to do it with Pepsi and milk.
Yeah, pretty much.
All I'm saying is try it before you.
I'm not doing
Pretty
that.
dark.
Thanks though.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I just don't know that I'd be
We'll
able.
take your word for it, sir.
It looks like
It's sort of
diarrhea,
like-
but it's tasty.
It
I was
looks
gonna
like
say,
somebody puked in a cup.
The biggest thing is I'd be afraid of it curdling like a fucking cement mixer
Ah.
shot.
It doesn't at all. I was worried about that too, but it doesn't.
I had a whole
Sorry.
bunch of peanut butter brandy last week while we were playing, and not brandy, whiskey, screwball. I will not be doing that this week. Boy, did I not feel good
Yeah,
the next day.
You were fucking hammered, bud.
I don't know about hammered, but you did. I definitely. If I had the authority to pull people over on the internet, I would have flashed my lights at you.
My brain was definitely buffering a few of those moments.
You were what we like to call belligerent.
Belligerent, yeah.
Belligerent.
Today, seeing how many tokens and enemies I have to operate tonight, there will definitely not be any alcohol involved. I'll eat all my faculties.
Oh, I see. I'm
Ready.
the opposite.
Ready to go.
If the more difficult it gets, the more I need a drink. So
I'm gonna see how long it takes. I'm guessing like 20 minutes.
We could have
That's
an
why I got
in-game
my-
drinking maybe every Nat 20 or Nat 1 everyone does a shot one of these days.
A drinking game?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, have to
like
forewarn
perfect
me. I don't
combat.
usually have booze in
Yeah,
the house anymore.
Right, likewise. So
I did
not
add
wine, but that's it.
a bot to our Twitch chat, and it will keep track of all my Nat 20s just to see how many I end up with, because last couple games are kind of been a bit ridiculous with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also have a kill count for player characters, so hopefully I don't get to add to that too often. You also have an
Also
8-ball. Yep,
NCPS.
the 8-ball.
You sound too excited about it though. Like,
Yeah,
hopefully I don't get to add to it often.
I
but
should have asked the
maybe.
question.
Let's see if I put exclamation mark death, it says just
If I keep it down to 3
one
players a session, I'll be happy.
characters. Yes.
Did we already go live?
I think credit goes part. I think the credit for the death goes 3. It's 1 part Justin, 1 part Zoggle, and 1 part Shane not getting his magical gun. I think the credit has to be split because
There's so
I'd say
yeah,
part of it though
so
too
much
is
going on
like just none of us were rolling high enough to do anything to him. So it's like,
Z's
if I gotta hit the guy one more time.
Well, Z's Maul does 2d12. I mean, it would have, way more damage than the
You want to watch more PJ Masks?
over double the damage of the weapon he was using. So
Yeah, but no.
I'm gonna ask the 8-ball. Will the party survive this graveyard encounter?
Not likely.
Fuck off.
Magic 8-ball says outlook not so good.
8-ball
I have
can go
faith
to
in you
hell.
guys. Yeah, I agree. 8-ball can go to hell.
I'm better than an 8-ball. I could kill an 8-ball with a sword.
Playing on you.
Can an 8-ball say he could do the same?
I'm playing on you.
Oh, did I lose my ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so last time we're gonna get rolling here. You guys made your way back to town. You put
Oh.
Zogglefart into
It's
a
gotta go
tank.
here. It's gotta go on my pinky.
No.
butt to
To butt to butt,
There we go.
just to chill
Thank you.
and hang out till your party kind of figures out what the hell they're gonna do with him. So anyway, yeah, and then you guys went back to town, and you took some time to rest and wait for your weapons to get done and such, and then started making your way back to the tower. And at that moment, the lighthouse kind of just brilliantly bright green light and a beam shoots from it right to the graveyard. And you see dozens and dozens of zombies pouring out from the graveyard down the cliff and onto the Dawnflower Library, which is not just a library.
Yeah, and then
but
you watch
also
4
the,
guys run to the lighthouse.
Yeah, a bunch of some
Like
people are.
months to the flame.
Yeah. So you saw Rin running by towards the graveyard just to try and help out there.
were
And
the
then
zombies
you guys
coming
ran
up
off-
from the ground? Were the
And
undead
then we
coming up from the
ran
ground?
away. Like
Or
cowards.
were they like teleported in? Like I can't remember if they were.
When you
You know what I
arrived,
mean?
you did see some zombies coming up out of the ground, and then
Okay. There were some other
it
ones.
seemed
from
like for a
maybe-
moment the light of the lighthouse shined like right on you guys for a moment, and then it went back towards the graveyard, and there was this
that's
brilliant light, and then this big
That's some Sauron shit.
spider-like creature appeared.
It probably
and
wasn't
so-
the town's last mayor or something. Probably a transplant.
And so, yeah, we are going to go ahead and take it to the map. It's time to roll for initiative, guys.
I'm watching.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to get the map ready.
I can see the map.
In the
people?
stream, it is definitely not ready here, so sorry.
Fair enough. Yep, it looks like
me-
you're just signing in.
Let me quickly get that loaded here.
Would I be able to roll myself for initiative because I'm hidden, or is that I don't know
I
how
think
that
so.
works. Yeah. Okay, maybe it gives me the option to.
Does it not give you the option to?
I
Well,
swear
I,
to God, if it's just Zogglefart again and he says I'm pack bitches, I'm gonna lose my mind.
No. Well, it just has it says initiative, perception, and then perception.
In the combat tracker.
Okay,
if
you gotta
don't
give me
have
the remote
option.
though. Does he know?
Oh, in the
Need to
combat,
listen to
the
this.
Did
carousel, or
we
like the
already
HUD?
roll?
No,
initiative last
encounters.
time?
Like you have chat messages, and then next to it you have encounters with the
Oh, I
two
just
swords
re-
crossed.
Do I right click my guy maybe or something?
No.
Just sit on the
In,
couch then.
in encounters.
It says ping. Yeah,
Do we need
I'm
to
in
roll
there.
our initiative?
Yes, please roll your initiative. I have everyone else already
Fox.
rolled.
Damn.
I
Let's do
haven't
it.
rolled my initiative yet.
Oh, I can modify it. Okay, so it'd just be a little bit higher because of my stealth's a little bit higher than my.
Better than Nox.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, so it's just
Actually, they're the
I'm still
same
low,
now.
but
The
still
stealth
rolled pretty decently.
stealth and perception's the same bonus.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, at any rate, sorry. Yeah.
Initiative plus 10.
Yeah.
Sorry, there you go. You rolled perfect.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's rolled for initiative. We have. So yeah, let's just describe the scene a bit here. You have this giant spider-like creature here in front of you. And let's see here. Let me put him on the screen here. There we go. And you also have a bunch of NPCs here that looks like they have been fighting for a while. They're very badly injured. And several of them you may have encountered before. You have Rin Savingsi up here. And who is someone who you've had quite a few dealings with before. She runs the local magic shop in town, Rin's Wonders. And here you have someone I think only Soul has encountered before. Is a gnome named Givim Nawilin. He's wielding a couple of hammers, and he used to be under the employment of Carmen Rajani, but recently got fired. And so, yes, this is the first time you've seen him in quite some time. He's one guy that gave Soul a tutorial on how runes worked. And then we also have Akir. Akir is a good friend of Tamili's and was one who initially introduced you guys to her and got you guys started on the whole beginner's box scenario. So, and then you got someone else over here. You guys have never seen this person ever. Just another short-looking gnome woman, and with purple hair in kind of a blue cloak. I'll pull up her. I'll pull up her portrait here, actually, if I can find it quickly enough. There she is. Okay, view character artwork and show players. There she is.
Oh, that's an evil-looking gnome if I've ever seen it. She's a witch. We have to burn her at the
Never
stake.
trust midgets. That's a good
What
life.
Zoggles taught me.
That's how we learned about Zogglefart, yes.
Yes. I guess he would be a midget, because the qualification is 4'10". My wife's dad always used to bitch like, "Oh, if you were only 2 inches shorter, you'd have gotten all the midget scholarships." And she didn't, though. She didn't. So, anyways.
All right, there we go. Let's get rolling, guys. Oh, someone's wondering about my roll module. I do. Roll d20. Bing, bang, boom. It's a much better roll bot than before because I don't need to have a module for it. It's just a bot. Cool. So yeah, you just exclamation point roll, you'll be able to roll a d20. At some point, I may ask a viewer to roll for me. So yeah, make sure you let us know you're here. And maybe you'll get to kill one of the PCs tonight, and I can blame it on you instead.
There we go. And then we'll all hate you. So it'll be great.
All right. So first off, we have this giant spider-looking thing. It's turn first. So let's see what it can do here. Okay, it's got some movement and it's got some jaws. All right. Well, let's do that then. This thing is going to target. First of all, it's going to move forward. And then it's going to go look right at Rin. And it's going to launch its leg quill attack.
That sounds great. It's like you're gonna kill somebody.
Yeah,
Well,
that
Byron.
is
Did
that
you say leg
is
quill or leg kill?
leg quill. So
kill.
yeah,
Don't
she
kill.
it is a critical hit, and she takes 22 points of damage, and she
And
was very
immediately
badly
died.
injured before. She had just her robes are just covered in blood. Some of it's hers, some of it's not. So it looks like she's exhausted, and so yeah, at this point she is near death.
Who did this?
This big green looking spider thing.
Tried to kill Rin.
Yeah, and now
Oh,
she
this thing?
is looking absolutely awful at this point. And so that was 2 turns there. I think it's gonna go for this gnome guy next, since he's also within range. Let me make sure he actually is. One moment. Oh yeah. He's also in range. Let's see if he can get him with some leg
Man,
quills.
You'd think that the rain would have washed all that soot off his face.
Nah, man.
You think it
Got
would happen,
layers.
yeah.
It's like a second skin, bro.
It's a layer of safety soot.
Safety soot. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, now they're not 20. Oh, it's crazy.
It actually is.
Jesus.
Holy-
2 in a
Pretty
row
low
right off the
averages.
bat.
Yeah.
well, the first one was a critical hit. I don't think it was an
How many
nat
nat
20.
20s did you
No,
roll
no, no, no.
for
That was a 19. It was a 19.
initiative?
And then it was a nat 20.
Oh, weird. I got a Yahtzee on initiative here. It's all 20s.
All right, let's see how
Easy.
badly does Mr. Give Him Nawheelin get damaged here. Okay, he is down to literally 1 hit point left.
I don't think your nat 20 bot is working.
We can maybe manually put in them later.
My
after
nat
we fix
20. That's the count, is what you're trying to do, I think.
Yeah.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Like,
Oh, yeah, I have to log in to get that figured out. Oh gosh, this thing. I have to do a code and everything. That's annoying. Yeah, not gonna worry about that for now. I think it's like add nat 20.
Oh. All right.
Let me try it. Nope.
That's me.
Some commands only show up for me. I think I have a button I would push, but those buttons on my board are actually not working so well, unfortunately. So,
Oh, well, we'll do it next time.
yeah. Anyway. Okay. So that's its turn. Okay. Shit. Sorry. 7, 4. There we go. All right. And
all of
Does
these
he?
guys are almost
Won't get
dead.
too
and
wild.
Literally none of the monsters are injured.
Because they've been fighting this whole time. I guess
they've been fighting for like
monsters
40
would have
minutes.
been. The monsters would have been too, though.
Perhaps if the group didn't run to the lighthouse.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is that when somebody tells you, like, oh, there's a light, what do you think you're
No.
going to do? Going
Probably
to where
run
the
to
light, going to where the light is shining is what a cat does.
Fair enough.
And most
fair
bugs.
And yeah, see, there you go.
point.
So it is
As many as you get
Namied's
too wild,
turn,
you're going to
and
fall out.
just so that you know, you have some guards here in front of you. They are just cowering in fear. They're like frightened 3 right now, and they're just kind of sitting there. They're supposed to be holding the line, and they're Yeah.
Sit in timeout.
Looking pretty scared.
That's.
Desmond,
I mean, that's not fucking great.
you got one more try, and you're gonna go sit in timeout. If you kick it really hard again, you're going to timeout.
Okay, hang on a second.
Can you intimidate them to be braver? Probably not. That's probably like a bard thing or something. But...
Yeah, I would imagine.
Was that a naughty thing to do?
I could like.
Okay, you lose the ball.
I don't know, maybe use diplomacy to try and fucking inspire them to be a little bit more fucking less
Go to
bitch
timeout.
boy sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, totally could.
All right,
You a good boy?
I'll try that.
So what do you say to
One
them?
more time, you go in timeout.
Just be like, listen,
And be a good boy.
this whole fucking area is gonna get taken over if you guys don't like shape up and fucking get your shit in gear. And you know, we already lost one guy. I'm not looking to lose like the rest of the fucking village. Let's maybe get our fucking shit together here. Just get like your poop in a group, you know? Get it into a backpack and like get it in there.
All right. All right, roll your diplomacy.
I'm so good at diplomacy.
You
And
should be a
words.
football coach.
That one. All right.
They-
Come on.
Hey, you know what? Listen, I asked the 8-ball if Justin had a shitty roll module installed, and the bot did say most likely. So
Do we have how many hero points do we all have at this point?
I have nothing because I
you
used
guys
them all
should
to
have.
heal.
You
We should have one for leveling up.
You should
sorry,
all
I
have one.
I'm gonna re-roll that actually.
Did we also get one for the beginning of this session?
The beginning of
Like
this
one-
session. You know what? Sure, why not? You guys can have
Well, I
the
thought-
two.
I don't
Great.
actually know the rules for hero points.
I'm
I
gonna
thought it was like
reroll.
once every other session or something.
It's
Fucking not
just
great.
kind of depends. I'll give you guys two.
All right, fine. I have one left.
I think it says that, Shane, but it also ends with like saying something like it's DM.
Why are you doing?
discretion,
What's
too.
your diplomacy?
Gotcha.
+5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe
on
you, should,
archive.
maybe you should save that for somebody who has diplomacy.
Well, I don't fucking know, man. I
Yeah.
can't really think of anything else to do. at
I mean,
this
I
point.
only got +7.
I mean,
think
then you
Sherman's
got a
+5
bunch
or
of
6.
undead in front of you. You
You're
can
probably
fight.
the
You've got.
best
I mean,
one
you
to do
guy.
it then.
You're also a guy who has undead lore. So if you wanted to do any like anything to
Yeah, I
help
mean, like
your
I'm gonna do.
allies out
so
with
I mean,
that.
Shane's pretty
obviously,
close
I'm gonna
to.
do like the fucking, you know, the whole
Smart guy stuff.
try to get the fucking like try to get a fucking bonus for the team here. So I don't know how to. I can't exactly remember how to roll that.
Probably use undead lore on this, I'm guessing.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
doing.
Yeah,
Nice.
everything's
I think that's
undead
just a
here.
I think that's just a straight skill check, isn't it? And then if I succeed, then everybody gets a +1 or critical. Fucking
Ooh.
Christ!
Fuck! 3 on the die for a maximum of 12.
He hasn't rolled anything over a 5.
I give up. I quit my turn. Pass.
Well, you have one
That's it.
action
That's
left,
my
sir.
No,
I guess
that's 2 actions.
I don't know.
You still
The
got
two-
1 left.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Like I don't know. I guess I'll.
You can
fucking-
move up if you want to.
I could, but that would just leave me open. So I'm just gonna fucking do the shield thing and fucking. That way, if I
I
get
was gonna
hit,
say you could use your action to pull out your crossbow.
I could have done that. Whatever. Too late. Pass.
He's doing it on
Alright.
purpose. We've already talked about it twice.
All right. Next up, the lurker in the woods. Who is
Yeah,
that
Oh.
guy?
That doesn't make me sound creepy at all.
Is he like the Uber Eats guy?
Is the wall can I shoot through the wall? I think you said it was like wrought iron or something.
Yeah, it's like there's like bars and stuff there. I mean, it's and the reason why I'm doing it that way is just because the walls drawn on this map were invisible, so I'm assuming that was done on purpose.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know if I want to be near the one break in the wall. I don't know if I would have had him there. Is it possible to have had him there, or would it be too like would they have like would the guards have tried shooting me or stabbing me or something?
I mean, you could have snuck up there. I mean, at
Yeah.
this point, it's foggy here too.
Mhm.
And so
Let's see here.
yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I just should have rolled
All right.
a couple dice for
That's fine. Actually, I think I can make
these
this.
other guys
We already
because of the
talked about
fog.
it.
I might be able to.
And I
make
told
this
him the
work.
next time he does it, he
Alright,
doesn't
so
come
he
up.
is not near death. That attack would have missed him.
All right, so I'm gonna take a
Hooray!
shot at that guy. I believe one shot, one kill. Is
Okay.
applicable.
Oh, do I have mischance on all of my attacks now?
It is very foggy and rainy right now.
Oh, hey, that means I get bonuses.
That does.
So that hit, or maybe I didn't.
27. What are you targeting right now?
I was targeting this guy here. He's just
Oh.
close enough.
Zambino. Yes,
Yeah.
A Zambambo.
that's definitely a hit.
Okay.
That is
so
a
it would-
critical hit. Make sure you use your
Oh.
target on there, okay?
Yeah. Oh, I used the square on accident. Okay, so it would be
Okay, we're going to bed early then.
damage. So 2d8. Oh, that's really underwhelming. And for the crit, does it just double the or does it add an extra die to the?
Did you click critical damage or did you just regular damage?
That was just my normal damage.
Yeah.
I didn't see a crit option because I didn't select the guy. I think was the issue.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. If you go to strikes and then you should have a critical button right next to your
try
damage
rolling
button.
the.
Oh, here we
try
go.
rolling-
Yeah.
But
Well, I feel a little bit dirty doing it now, but
Well, you
Well-
have to do it that way because it actually changes the dice.
yeah, you get
oh, well, I
different
feel like
things going on because of
okay.
it's a critical hit, due to your weapon.
Okay.
So, yeah. So you did 26 damage to this guy, and boom, instantly, he goes down.
Okay.
And I think immediately,
And yeah, you hear this big
Sherman's like,
in the distance.
"Wait a minute, that's not a sound I'm used to hearing around these parts."
yeah. It's
Yeah.
definitely
You're
not-
usually the only gun guy in town, so yeah.
alr- Okay. I think I'm going to. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I can make it to. Sorry, it's hard for me to see through the fog here. I guess I'll just do the covered reload then.
Oh yeah, roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh yes.
See if that actually
There's a mischance or
it's
something, right?
we do have a bit of a mischance here. Yeah.
God
no.
damn it, Nathan!
Can I spend my one hero point to reroll that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You should have two: one from leveling up and one from the beginning of the session.
Oh, okay. So this would be, yeah, because that was
Another nat 1? Is that what you're going for?
I hope not. Is that
5 will do it. DC
I'll do
5.
it. Wait, we're doing a
Oh.
DC 5 mischance. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh
so it
my
does
god!
hit. And then I'll do the covered reload. You do not get permission to browse the host file.
What?
I don't know. I'm
Browsing
just
the
gonna
host
roll-
file.
I guess I'm browsing Justin's porn collection, or they're trying to. I
Promise
don't
you,
know.
I do not keep my porn collection in Foundry.
Okay. So it's good to know.
Each their own, I guess.
So I got
Or you might.
16 for stealth. I don't know how much cover I have with the tree. And then I'd like to roll undead lore as well.
Okay.
I think I might know about undead being. Oh, okay. I'm done. I'm done. That's the end of my.
So you rolled a natural 1 on your undead lore.
Oh, did we draw from the stack still? That would be hilarious.
Yeah, no, I won't get distracted, but thanks for reminding me, though. I do need to take out... I'm going to use the actual cards this time. They're in a different
Physical
box.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, the physical ones, just because they're easier for me to keep track of. And I can...
Try to take your stuff away.
Because otherwise it's going to be way up in the message list and take forever to find
Yeah,
it. So...
Lots of tabs and stuff probably going too.
no, not
Yeah.
tabs. No tabs. Everything's in Foundry, so I don't need to have that issue. I have only 3. Just 3 tabs.
Naughty.
So I have Foundry tab, Nightbot tab, and our video control room.
All right,
So-
take a blankie too.
All right. So on to the next guy is the bird guy.
Okay. I'm guessing this gate is open since people have already entered here, right?
Oh yeah, it's definitely open.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
gonna
just
use.
waltz right in.
I'm gonna use my what is it called? I guess I could just click the ability, right?
Yeah.
See if it works.
Stride twice and attack ability.
The double
Yeah.
or sudden charge. Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Everything went black.
You fell into the abyss. You charged through a portal, and that's where you ended up. The end.
Yeah, okay. You fell through the map.
Yeah, no, you're like way the hell.
I'm way outside the map now. Get me out of
Way
here.
the side. Yeah, not sure what happened there. I think you were like way over here or something.
Oh, my map
Alright.
keeps moving.
It's the soul
There you go.
death episode where he's like doing afterlife stuff for a minute
Yeah.
or two.
Sorry, I blinked into the afterlife for a second there.
That was neat.
It's a new ability he has.
And I don't have this out, by the way. That doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, well, you just whipped right out of there again.
All I did was draw a weapon. Because these are the weapons I would have.
You're moving too fast. Foundry can't Foundry can't even right
The
now.
spider is gone now too. So are most of the enemies. Oh, that's probably because I'm way away. And I
you
can't see
can't
anything.
see anything. What the hell? I can't even move you. Like you're like locked in there. I don't know.
Maybe just refresh or something.
Looks like you're able to move back. Okay, let me check the walls. Are there walls around this?
Don't use-
No. There
don't
are no
use double
walls around
charge.
this scene. Here, let me fix this. I'll just
Maybe it's
draw
on
some
my
walls.
end.
I think it is, but I'll see if I can fix it for good. By just throwing
Every
some walls
time,
down.
every time I move my character, it moves my camera all the way over there too. Every single time.
Well, I'm gonna pin you in here.
I don't know what's going on. Why does it keep moving my camera though? Oh, there I go. Peace. I'm gonna restart this.
I don't know if that'll do it, but yeah, I'm just gonna.
I don't know if it'll do it either, but it doesn't hurt to try, I guess.
There we go. Are you in the scenes?
I'm like a bird, I only fly away. I don't know where my home is.
There we go. I walled off the scene, so hopefully that will do it.
Yeah, I'm coming back in. I'm loading the Otari graveyard. Just drag me back to like the map itself first, like to the edge of the map.
Trying to.
Okay. I seem to have lost the ability to select my token.
I don't know where your token just went. All right,
Uh,
let's see.
oh.
Your initiative's 22.
Yeah.
I may just have to drag you in again or something. Here,
Why
if
does
I do
my
this,
camera move your camera?
like in the stream?
Yeah.
Because it's your turn, and that's
Oh.
why I have it set up with the
Okay.
stream module that I have. I have
enough.
a camera user, and it just follows you on your turn, which is pretty neat.
Where am I? I don't even know where I am. Am I
I
way to the
can't.
top?
You were off of the screen somehow. Like you're here.
Yeah, I'm right here. I
Maybe
can't
I'll
even
just
mark
drag
it.
another token for you in and see what that fixes it. Sorry for the hold
What?
up, guys.
Are you sorry? Okay. Does mom know that you're out here? You have your diaper?
Boy, I like just lost like all the tokens. I don't see anybody.
Is he supposed to be out here?
Saying sorry to you.
He did say sorry to me.
No.
Thank you for. Why are you sorry?
Does the see? Oh, there we go. Okay, I see Soul.
Sorry
There
for
he
kicking
is.
the potty.
All right, you're up.
Very naughty.
You're ready to go, man. You
Okay.
should have a token there. He's locked in a walled scene and should be good to go.
I moved. I didn't
Okay.
die. I didn't take off.
All right, so you were
My
here,
son is
right?
putting my wedding ring on. I was there, and this is 50 feet. to here.
50 feet. Okay. So he's like a 2 movement. thing?
So yeah, sudden charge allows me to do 2 strides and then finish with an attack.
Cool.
Which this is the
it's
perfect
a
time for it
two-action
because then I
thing,
get a.
right?
Yes. Yep.
In your room. No,
Cool.
you're going to bed early. today.
All right.
Okay.
Make sure you target.
So target. Thank you. And then I will first strike with my katana, and then I'm going to strike with my other weapon because the strike is part of the action. So I essentially get 3 economy for 2, which is kind of nice.
Neat. Natural 15. That's pretty good. That is going to be a hit.
Okay. And then I'm just going to roll my Wakizashi while I'm at it. Since we're here. But this isn't double strike, so resistances happen both times.
Gotcha.
Or double slice.
Your
So,
dog did for saying sorry. But
okay.
Nice.
Looks like I hit them both times. So quick
yeah.
damage here.
Yep, so that's a 27, 24. Both hit.
throwing your toys and stuff,
And damage here.
you still have to go to bed early because of that.
I did 15
Okay.
damage to this spider.
That's what it is.
Speeder.
All right. Yep.
That's the way
And
it's gonna
yeah, it from your observation, it seemed to all go through. It let out this
be.
sound
Mom's
as
gonna
you
listen, Mommy will take way more
sliced
of her
it
stuff. Your
twice.
stuff taken away?
All right.
Twice.
Twice the slice.
Quickly.
Gamble, you are up.
Okay. Well, shit. So, I do believe this guy is within my range, and I really don't want him shooting at these guys again. Can I shoot through? I guess I don't know how it works in Pathfinder 2e. Can I shoot through squares that other people are in? Do I take a negative for him being in melee or anything?
Depends. It depends on how many people, and it might be none. It might be a little bit.
Well,
it's
you
hard to
tell
say.
me.
Usually, if there's one person, I will add 1 to the monster's AC, or if it's like a hardcore, then I'll be adding more, like 2 or 3 or 4, just depending on kind of how much of line of sight do you have. So, who are you trying to target right now?
I'm trying to target this guy that is like the big threat to all of the NPCs up here.
Oh, the big spider thing.
Yeah, big spider.
The thing that I
think the
attacked.
dwarf is short and also cowering. So I mean, he might as well. I might as well be able to use him as a
Are
tripod.
you listening?
Well, yeah, you could do that. Looks like you got 2 PCs in between you right now, so
Don't throw another fit and start throwing
Yeah.
stuff.
Do it.
yeah.
Good night.
Be the guy that does the thing.
Good night.
Shane.
Alright, then
You should almost get over here to the right. You could jump over this and then.
that's a cliff.
Does it go down? Oh,
It
I
goes
see.
down a very long
Yeah.
ways.
If you zoom
Thought it
in, you
was-
can kind of see the gradation a little bit. Yeah.
I see what's going on.
Okay,
I thought it was just a little like 5-foot gap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no.
I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm going to shoot, reload, shoot.
All right.
And see if I can't take this guy out. Hopefully,
What's your range on your
You
gun?
throw your water.
90 feet.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yes, the dueling pistol is a good gun to be shoots with. Here I can. Whip. Does that? Or no, wait, 60 feet. Which this is exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go ahead and target, and then I will do a this.
Let's see that net 20. Natural 10. Won't quite do it.
Doesn't hit.
No, does not hit.
Fuck. Well, then I don't feel good about my chances hitting it a second time. So I'm going to not do that. And instead, I will reload and try and hit. Fuck. I don't think anything else is going to be in range, unfortunately.
Kind of that get in range turn.
Yep. Shit. Okay, I don't. No. Okay. I will reload and I will.
Eat a butt.
25 feet. I will go here, I suppose. Okay, apparently that puts me in a wall. Why can't I choose the measure distance thing? For some reason, I'm stuck on select.
Where would you like to move? I'll just move you while we figure that out. Oh, there you go. You just moved.
20, 25. There we go.
Perfect. All right, then up next is Rin. And you reloaded your gun?
Yes, I reloaded my gun.
All right, cool.
You hit him?
Fuck no! What are you kidding me?
Oh,
This is a Justin game.
my son was having an absolute meltdown, so it's kind of.
Yeah, your bullet just
Dealing
went
with that.
flying and you get a twing as it hit the kind of whatever this building here is right behind it, some kind of crypt.
Hey, at least it didn't hit me in the back of the head, I guess.
Sepulcher,
This is true.
perhaps.
Yeah. I'm not all up to date on
I
the
killed the
graveyard
bird.
terms.
Shoot me right in the back of the head.
Anyway, Rin's up, and boy, she's at 3 hit points. She is a really rough shape.
Is
And
that her
has like
back
no
out?
spells left at this point. So what she's gonna do, she says, "I'm sorry, I can't help anymore, but I can at least do this." And she casts Gust of Wind. It's a violet wind that issues forth from your palm, blowing from the point where you are when you cast a spell to the line's opposite end. The wind extinguishes small magical fires, disperses fog and mists, blows objects of light bulk or less around, and pushes larger objects. Larger, smaller creatures in the area must attempt a fortitude save. All right, so it can make immobilize and also clear up the fog, which would be great for you guys because you can get better. Let's see if I can target this on that
What the hell?
goddamn
Well, maybe great
spider.
for them.
Oh, for the
Did
entire
the stream
map,
die?
you can, or
There we go.
No, just a 60
What the
foot
hell
line.
happened?
oh, I was gonna say that sounded off for the whole map, but yeah, that's helpful.
Ooh, that's really
Man.
cool. I like that.
I know
That
yeah,
is cool.
that
I did not make
is-
that. That is because a different module, Pathfinder 2 E-Auto Animations, which gives us it programs a lot of the spell effects.
So that's
yet,
just
which is nice.
In that line,
In that line,
it's not missed anymore, and
it's not missed. You do not need to make those saves. I don't think I had you do your mischance.
He's not in
anyway,
one of
so.
the.
All right, this.
I don't have a mischance in fog.
Because you're.
Oh,
Because the
That's
bird.
thing.
fantastic!
Because
That's
I'm
so
a
good for
storm.
you. All
Yeah,
right,
'cause I'm
and
a
then
storm
this
tossed
guy also
tengu.
needs to make a save. Oh, that is a critical failure, and so it is pushed 30 feet in the wind's direction, knocked prone, and takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage. And so, yeah,
Cool.
I'm just gonna roll that 2d6 here.
Does it hit
'cause
that wall and just
that might
fall
just
there?
kill it
The bludgeoning is like the primo type, right?
for a skeleton. Yeah.
Yeah, as I recall.
And this thing had just a tiny bit of hit points here, so boom, it just gets hit by wind and it just goes down, and the bones go flying and scattering all sorts of directions here.
Oh,
So
this guy died? Oh wow.
See?
yeah, she nailed him. way down south there.
Did this
And,
did this thing make a save or did it not have to?
It did, and it passed. And
Okay.
finally, Rince says, "All right, with that, I'll see you all later." And she jumps off the cliff.
Oh, you.
Oh, committed suicide.
So
God.
bad.
That's some
Damn it.
yellow brick road stuff.
She has the boots of the cat, so
And she just floats down to the bottom.
Maybe.
maybe.
Oh, she might have
Featherfall.
featherfall.
Oh yeah, it's just.
Boots of the cat's so much cooler though, because you fall fast. So you can superhero land every time.
And now we have this big lumbering giant here. Let's see
Or as I
what's
like to
his
think how
speed
Nox
here.
does it, he just lands, just stiff, just like powerhouse, dude.
He just doesn't even fucking bend his knees. Just blows them
No,
out.
he just for the cool factor. Of course, he's gonna blow out his knees.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a figment of my imagination. Of course, he gets to
He
just
lands
land
fucking
cool every time.
straight-legged. He lands straight-legged and goes meep, and then fucking you just see his knees explode.
Oh, let's see here. Where should I have
It's an
him go?
X-ray of his knees exploding on the inside. It's just him looking so cool on the outside. And then it shows an X-ray of his legs exploding. You just see a little bead of
Oh,
sweat
let's see
drop
here.
down his brow.
He suffers for his art of looking awesome.
This
It's
big
so
lumbering
fucking- Sometimes
behemoth
being totally rad comes at a price.
strides forward here.
And he throws down the shades and blinds everybody so that they don't see him cry.
That's the only reason
I
he
suppose I
has
can get rid of
them.
this.
It's the only reason he
rid of
has them. It's a
It
big
hides the
reveal.
tears.
It hides the tears.
Exactly.
Until Rin's
Oh,
next
fuck.
turn. No mischance. We'll just get rid of that. All right, so this big skeletal giant's gonna take
Nox's knees aren't making it to the nursing home. That's for sure.
two actions to stride forward, and then it is going to strike at you with a very familiar weapon, a glaive.
Oh, these stupid glaives, bro.
I don't like it.
And that is a 26 to hit.
Pole
Dang it.
weapons can suck my pole.
All right, let's roll that damage. With minimum damage, you take a big whopping 8 points.
That's still a lot.
That is quite a bit.
That's still +7 to damage.
And now we have
Yeah.
this one. What is she going to do?
Cry in a corner.
No, she has a very
Shamble.
determined look on her face.
My guess would be some sort of shambling. Hey, I think your wall deleted as soon as you deleted the token. Would be my guess.
My wall?
Your gust of wind.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
supposed to still be
I didn't
going?
delete the token. I removed the gust of wind. I just kept mental note kind of where it was.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I just know
It's
until
basically
Rin's next
from-
turn.
It's basically from me to this guy is what's
just-
important to us right
just-
now.
Yeah, yeah. So those are kind of like the two characters that are gonna not need the mischance right now. It's just this big giant skeleton here, and then we also the spider looking thing who's kind of hidden under the crypt right now. So,
But if
Uh,
I am in the mist, does he have a mischance?
Yes.
Did you roll that?
yes. No, I did not. Thank you for reminding me. We'll do that quick. Yeah, made it. 9 of the die.
Dang it.
All right.
Well, I gotta try.
Let's give
Skitty
this
bum
one
bum.
a try. She has one of these left. We'll give a Tempest Surge. Surround a foe in a swirling storm of violent wind. So she's going to target this thing. Let's roll that damage.
What do you think I should go after, guys? The spider or big boy?
And she rolled 11 points of damage on that. Let's have it make its save. A reflex save for half.
I know the spider can do ranged attacks, so
And that's a success. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see. It's got some stuff going
Maybe
on.
you
here.
just kill the spider, shoot it from a distance, and then I'll try to kill the other guy.
So
quick.
she
I can certainly try. Well, I was. I don't know how much metagaming we want to do.
She
here,
cast a spell on this big skeletal giant, and a storm cloud.
but I was planning on attacking the big giant guy.
Yeah, a big storm cloud appears above it, and rains down some lightning on it. And it seemed
On
to
the
be
speeder?
no, on the big skeletal giant, and it seemed to be unaffected by this spell.
Did it seem like it was resistant to lightning damage of some sort?
Perhaps. And she's gonna back up here, kind of get away from the action because she's very hurt at this point.
Hey, I'm a resistant to lightning damage.
Actually, she's got a ton of movement. She's got 40 feet right now.
Holy crap. That's huge in 2E.
So she just her legs are just a blur, and she just goes right back
I
up
think
here to
she's
the.
hasted.
There's something magical going on there. All right, it's a skeleton's turn, and let's see. This one's gonna go forward up towards here, and is gonna slash with his claw. And will miss. So he gets one more try, though. That one will hit him. And he takes 6 damage. Ooh. Akir is near
Damage
death.
is a lot in this game. I can't save all you fools.
Oh, let's
Wait,
see how close this guy
Does the
can get you.
skeleton have a mischance?
Thank you for keeping me
Should.
going with that. That one hits. And
Hard to remember when everything's misted and I don't
Right.
get affected by it. But I'm trying to
Everything
save
hits.
people.
yeah, you gotta hold on to that advantage as much as you can, right?
You're right.
now's your time to flex that one.
Yeah, it's
So
not,
you-
it's not too often I'm in fog or mist.
Right. Okay. So this one can get to you. It's one
Of course you
action,
can.
and then it's going to strike at you with its jaws. Let's go with the jaw attack. He's looking hungry, and you're a tasty looking bird,
No.
and that is going to be a hit. And you take 9 points of damage from the
Ow.
jaw
I'm at, like half
attack.
health, boys.
Yeah,
got a
you're
lot happening here.
surrounded by bad guys right now. Who's up next here? My carousels. Oh, it's Oku. Oku knows what to do. Oku's gonna move forward and make sure that you are in range for a heal.
Oh. It's
you do
hard not having Zoggle around.
a 2-action heal.
Yeah, it's like the inverse of the Sunday. The Sunday group has like all sorts of front line, and then just like a few range, and then in this group, it's
Like
basically
all
just,
range.
It's just soul
And
now.
you
is
get
the front line.
15 points of healing back.
Holy. Back. I'm feeling pretty good now. Uninjured, uninjured. I like the uninjured, badly injured, near death thing because
It's
that,
cool,
Yeah.
it's
Bad-
just
better than-
descriptive enough where it's like you would know, right? You would know
Right.
seeing someone if they're near death
But you can't
versus
meta
uninjured.
too much. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still meta a little bit because, like, you're like, they ain't
Well, they
looking
visibly
great.
look. Yeah, they visibly look
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, I agree.
You're visibly
totally.
like, oh, that guy is fucked up.
Well, I'm seeing more stuff come up towards me here.
Yeah, we'll do that.
If he moves within my square,
No, it's only if he moves out of your square.
Also,
Yep.
she never did her mischance, the other zombie.
Are you sure?
No, maybe you rolled it.
I think I did do that one, and then I rolled
Okay,
again, and
fair
it
enough.
did hit anyway. So, anyway,
Fair enough. I got healed anyways, so
yeah,
I'm flanked, boys.
You are flanked. I didn't even try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a dumb skeleton. He wasn't even going for you. He's going for the little guy here who's already hurt. Let's see here. Skelly Boy's gonna push forward with his claw. Natural 17 on the die. That is going to hurt him. Ooh, ouch. Yes, and now Give him is also near death.
Grambless.
I don't know who to save.
You gotta triage, man. You gotta triage. Pick the one that looks the prettiest. I don't know. Flip a coin.
Now it's Give him's
Do I care
turn.
about the monk or whatever this guy is? Multiple punches versus possible magic?
Oh, let's see. What's he going to do?
Heal himself if he can.
I think what he's going to do. Let's see. What's his range on this? 20 feet. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some.
I also got to
measuring.
start thinking about myself here, though,
oh.
too.
Okay, didn't mean to do that, but that does help me know what I need to do. He's going to stride back here, and then he is going to throw his hammer at the skeleton right next to you. It's hammer time. Here we go. And that is a hit on that skeleton. Oh, let's create off this one, Smith's Fury. This Smith deals an additional 1d6 damage when they hit with a weapon they created. And yes, he did create this one. So,
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's kind of
Hooray!
cool.
an
That's
extra
really
2
cool.
points of damage. And boy, with that kind of a roll, that thing is super dead. And he's got one
Yeah,
action
you
left.
dick.
I ain't flanked anymore.
He's got one more hammer left in his hand. He's gonna throw that one too, and after that, he will be completely unarmed. And that one's actually going to miss, and that's his whole turn.
Back up to the top with you, Tron.
And after he throws that,
Cool.
he's like, well, I hope
Oh,
the
it's a
rest of you guys will take
spider.
care of this.
No, wait.
I'm all out
I
of
thought it was
weapons.
Tron, just because I saw his token shining.
No.
I got a zombie
I was like,
shambler.
oh, no,
He's
there's
gonna
like
be a
4 people
shambling.
before him.
Oh Lord, I was born a shambling man.
They can't have much movement speed.
25 apparently.
This one's
For a
actually
shambler?
gonna start heading this direction.
It looks like those other ghouls come in slow.
That's his turn.
Shambling and scrambling.
They are slow. They are slow. Get 25 movement, but they only get 2 actions.
Oh, that's how
That's
they do
the
it.
slow
Okay.
part. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Like they're
That's a cool, good way to
permanently
do that.
slowed. All right.
Mm.
Let's see. This guy's gonna also head over there towards the loud noise.
Scowlington.
See, 40, 50. Well, I can't quite do that. There's a big thing there. It's 35.
Does he have a 35-foot movement?
No,
Oh.
he's just gonna use all his movement to move. All right, so it's 50. So it's 75. I can do.
So you should be able to move another 40 feet. You're at 75 right now. Is it 75 feet total?
Total. Yes. Crap. Well, anyway, I messed that up. I'll just move him over there. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, he doesn't go there.
Jeez, bro.
He
That
goes
was
like,
115 feet.
That's like super precise. I mean, I get it's a gunshot and everything, but did he beat my stealth? Like,
Oh, I
that
suppose I
is-
would need to do a stealth roll, huh? Be
Well,
yourself.
In the mist.
I
Yeah.
already did it. As part of my covered reloads. So I mean,
Sure, yeah, that would be kind of precise. I don't know.
That's
How would
yeah.
he?
He can roll perception to see, like, You know
Yeah, and
what I
just
mean?
based by like how far off he is, just go off in that direction.
Yeah.
So amount.
He was
much.
like, he would have been like here probably, and then we'll have to roll a perception, I guess, for him. Skills perception. I think that's under attributes. There we
He
go.
can't be smart enough to know that. Oh, he's gonna be covered behind the tree, probably.
No. Just looking for you. You rolled a 9.
That doesn't do it. I get like I don't know if I have full cover or half cover or what, but it's like 16 or 7. It's up there. I can't find it in the chat though. I rolled it at the end of my turn.
Sure.
Is there a way just to see your stuff that you rolled or?
My stuff?
No,
No,
my
he's-
stuff like because it's like a lot of
No, you just got to go up in the chat.
Okay, because it kind of it's tricky, but it's definitely above a 9. Okay, I got a 16 total, and then if I have partial cover, it'd be 18. If it's full cover, it'd be 20. So,
All right.
yeah,
Boy, this guy's gonna have a hard time finding you.
yeah. Good.
And that fog doesn't help. So,
Yeah. Double invisibility stuff.
all right. So this guy actually moves into where you will also not need to make that concealment roll. So he is going to target Soul with a claw.
Oh,
That's
boy.
a natural 8, and that is not going to do it. And I think that's his whole turn because he had to double move to get there. So,
Back up to the top.
all right, it's the big old spider's turn. Here's where things get dicey. It has its jaws rear up and go right down on Soul, and that is going to be a hit. So Soul, please roll
Make a
Oh, yeah.
mischance.
Fortitude save.
Mischance,
mischance.
mischance.
Oh, mischance? Oh yeah, I did mischance too. And I'm good. All right. You feel your body just suddenly slowing down and just become more and more.
Oh my God, an 18 wasn't
Clumsy.
enough.
No, this is a pretty potent venom as that you feel seeping
So
into your
level, yeah.
body. So yeah, and you take 14 points of damage.
Jesus, that's half my health again.
Oh wait a second, sorry, I clicked that a little too soon. I still get 2 actions left.
Nope, no, you don't. My turn.
Was that the Inspector Gadget theme for Namied?
For Namied, yeah.
Yeah.
I just barely heard it, but I love it. I love it. Love it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's going to scuttle around here.
Uh-oh.
And it
I
pick
get
a
an
new
AR.
target. Does it
Right?
so?
Is it made a move action in my square?
Let me see
This-
here.
I'm pretty sure it works a little differently. It doesn't. He doesn't have to necessarily leave my square.
What's that?
Not in 2E.
You
Just
gain
using your
the-
threatened squares.
So a creature within your you just
Oh.
manipulate or a move action makes a ranged attack. So yeah, you get an AOP.
Hey, up. Yeah, I will strike with my Tiania.
Katana.
That is a hit. Roll your damage with a 22.
Damage him. Oh my god! Really?
Snake
ones.
eyes. Yeah, you deal a whole 6 points of damage to this thing. And
Yeah,
then
this thing. He's got like a Murphy's Law like dice roller up where it's like the worst that can will.
Let me see again. What's this range on here? 20 feet.
And it's like the crazy part is it's specifically this game. Because like the other game isn't this bad.
I keep telling you, he's got a shitty dice roller mod.
We can look at
And
his mods here.
It's gonna.
Oh, look at that shitty dice roller. Oh my god,
At
he does.
10.
Yeah,
Bot said he has one. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
he.
It will move within range here.
You know,
Ah, God, I keep pushing the
Kickstarter.
wrong thing here. There we go.
Do I have the wrong thing set in Dice and Ice or something?
There we go. Now it can hit you. All right, it's gonna see if it can hit Sherman with one of its leg quills.
Oh. This is
Let's
Okay.
see, second attack. Natural 3 is not going to do it. All right.
Thankfully not.
That is satisfying. I like that. All right, Namied, what are you doing?
You know what? I think. How many undead
I think
are
the
left?
guards are just a lost cause. We literally have
I
no
think
way
so,
to remove
yeah.
fear. Did
Yeah,
they
no, that's
did
fine.
they roll like saves on their fear?
On their fear?
Yeah, did they roll saves for their last turn on the fear effect?
I think it just gets a little better as. Oh, you know what? They're not even in the combat tracker. I thought I selected everybody. I'll put them in combat mode.
Yeah,
They're-
help
we'll
have
just
them
say-
do something so I can.
They were too busy shitting their pants to do anything earlier last round, but we'll get them in now.
Look at these guys. I
full
love
round,
them.
full
They're
round
adorable.
action to drop a deuce.
Did they take a full? We could say they took a full round action to lessen their fear.
There you go.
So how many
not
undead do we have left alive?
A lot.
There's a lot going on, yes.
Just look at the bird, and that will give you a good
The bird's in trouble.
estimation of how many.
There are 4
Things we're dealing with.
5 right around the bird.
I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4 things threatening me right now. So, because the
Okay,
spider's got
let's see.
reach with ranged weapons, the other guy's got reach.
Oh, did Namied go?
No, I haven't
Not yet.
No,
yet.
Oh, it's showing that it's my turn right now. Must be something else.
Oh.
Or maybe I'm. Yeah.
where did Namied
It
go
is.
on the thing? Oh, way back there.
It
This
is.
Where is
tracker is
Namied's?
going across my entire screen
What
now.
the hell's going on with the tracker, man?
I don't know. I think when I added the initiatives of the guards, it got a little messed up. So,
Oh, maybe yeah.
there.
There we
Okay.
go.
We're in the right spot now.
To make things a little bit easier to see, can you take the corpses out of combat?
That would help.
Yep.
Melt into the ground and leave all their equipment that you could loot off of them there.
A lot of video games. That's how it would work.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to despawn to.
Oh
save
yeah,
as-
people used to disappear, and we used to see it happen.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna.
It doesn't really happen anymore. People don't just fade away on the ground. We got enough RAM now that
Oh my
we
God,
can
right?
we can leave dead bodies on the ground.
That's how far we've come as a species in our toys.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
gonna move
so you
up a little bit.
Stride
We
forward.
have the
and
technology.
I'm going to.
We have the RAM
again,
for dead bodies.
Try to
sir.
do a undead lore roll.
Is there
what
like,
are
a
you
specific
targeting?
One they're trying to.
You do have to target
mean,
something.
just- Any zombie, really, but
Wait, well, so we
Uh,
have the spider here, or we have the big guy. Would probably be.
You
the
have to
best
remember we
one.
get the bonus. You might want to target something around me because anything that's going to be
what
attacked.
I'm saying, right? Like, if I target the fucking zombies, like I'm just trying to get the critical bonus for all of us. Like, if I get a bonus, then we all get a +1 to our circumstance rolls, right?
Yep.
It gets one
Oh,
specific enemy, though, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
against a
target
specific
Isn't
enemy.
it just
Enemy.
one? Oh well,
Yeah.
maybe I'll just do the spider then. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
That works. Because I think most people are probably going to attack that next. Did
Okay,
that monk
so
ever
let's-
get to go? Oh no, he was high up in the order.
The spider is undead, right?
This one is not undead. Please roll an occultism.
Okay, well that's fine. It's the same bonus.
So your cultism can't be too bad.
For fuck's sake, Justin!
It spun around on the 19 and then just went.
Here's what you
I
know.
swear to fucking God! I
You
swear
know-
to God!
That spiders are bugs.
Spiders
is
and
Yeah.
bugs.
So like spiders is bugs.
Oops. All right.
Yeah, get away from me. Gross
Well, I
ass
have
spider.
one more action, so I guess I'll just draw my crossbow.
You
think
can.
Oh, yeah, you
I
didn't do
think
that
you already
before.
did that.
No, he
you did that
cast shield
before.
instead.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, draw your crossbow.
Can you
It's a
do
good
that
one.
thing again, just on a different person?
What?
Can you only do that once per round?
No, I could do it again on another target if we really wanted to, but I kind of don't want to. Hang on.
It'd be a
It
good
says
idea to
my
have a
crossbow
weapon
is
out.
already- I mean,
Yeah,
my
you might just
crossbow
want
says it's
something
already drawn.
Well, I imagine you'd
Well,
have run
so
to
the move would be
graveyard
one.
with it, you know?
The move would be one. The pulling the crossbow out would be two, and then the third action would be
I know,
if you
but
wanted to roll a. So you get to make your whatever thing as part of your roll intelligence attack thing.
Moving on. It says my crossbow's already drawn, so.
I mean, we probably walked up here with our weapons out, right? It's not like we
Right.
would just.
You could say it's already out. That's fine.
We knew bad. We knew.
Makes
you
sense.
guys
You're
knew
going
that-
to
Okay.
a fight that's.
You're going to a fight. You're not
Overwhelming
going to
amount
be
of
like,
people.
oh shit.
Let's
our first
say
day.
I'm just.
I'm gonna wait
just
till the
gonna
last
do
second to
another-
take this out. You know,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it's not unreasonable.
Okay, which
Okay,
one is
but
the
remember, you get to roll your.
That's what I
devise
assumed.
As a free
devise
action, yes,
stratagem.
I know. I
Yes.
know. As a free action, I know, but still. Which one's the closest to Saul here? Okay.
You just try to shoot the stupid ass spider. Either way.
I could.
Because your devise a stratagem and that roll you get to do, it has to all be part of one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's just do the devise a strategy.
That all counts as
So-
one action.
Bleh. And then bleh. Oh yeah, now I roll fine.
Well, that's good. So
That's
now
a
you would
good
do
roll.
your BAB intelligence and something
So
else.
proficiency bonus is
Is that +8?
so
I think it's a +8. Hang on a second. My earbuds keep cutting out.
it's a +10, so that's a 26 to hit.
26 will do
No.
it. And Nightbot also says
Hey.
yes, so we'll just go with that one.
Cool. All right. So let's do the damage.
26 isn't a crit though.
No.
No, I think I hit
No.
it for 28 or something. It wasn't
Okay.
critting.
Wait, why is it
Wait.
doing that? Never. Hang on. Sorry.
So just
Wrong
roll
dice.
it, hit the damage button, and
Two
then you
damage.
get an extra D6 because you
Yep,
did the
and then roll the
intelligence
D6.
thing.
Yeah, that damage seemed to have gone through.
For fuck's
Then
sakes.
4 damage.
Extra damage.
No, it's 4 damage.
All right, cool.
Still says injured. I don't like that it doesn't say very injured. Or
Nathan, you're up with your mysterious
Yeah.
man.
Mysterious, the mysterious man. Yep. So I'm gonna target Scalebro 1. And it depends. I don't know if I have lesser cover or greater cover. It would add either 2 or 4 to the hit.
Mhm.
Well, no, or wait, no. It would catch them flat-footed, so they would take a circumstance penalty to AC, which is just a flat -2.
All right.
So yeah.
Cool.
I like that I
should all
can't
be
see your
factored in.
character.
Okay. I hope
I can see it in the other thing, unless that unknown picture
That is a big fat hit.
I could have sworn I did the targets. It didn't. Or did I do the right thing?
You
there
did.
with the
It targeted.
Okay.
Yep, and says hit.
All right. I'll roll some damage.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. The D6 shouldn't be there because I only get that I forgot to toggle it off. So just minus the D6 or well, I don't know what it
-5.
was.
9.
-5.
Yeah, whatever
Minus
it was.
5.
Just minus that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 10.
10 points of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because
Yep.
you just blasted this thing right into oblivion. It explodes.
Yeah. All right.
Nathan,
I'm
if
gonna
you
do-
ever like where it shows like the formula for your damage, if you click on it, it'll show
you the
how it
result.
rolled the dice.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
And
okay,
it
just like
separates D8s and
cool.
the D6s and everything. So
Okay. I'm gonna do covered reload. I imagine it's just like him like doing like a partial break of cover, like like
Mhm.
going around a corner and then shooting, and then like like you see in any sort of show with guns. So
it's called jiggle peeking.
jiggle peeking. That doesn't sound.
It's like that's a Counter-Strike and
Oh, I don't play
Valorant thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't-
figured.
Yeah. So that would
Wow.
be 28.
roll.
And depending on the cover, there should be either a +2 or +4 to that.
We have a
which would be
rogue
lot.
gunslinger here or something like that.
Could be. And then
Am I gonna be surrounded by gunslingers?
I'm gonna do a religion check on the hottie that's coming after me. Or I imagine she's I don't know if she's undead or not, but if she's
Damn,
not
good
undead,
roll.
then I'm just gonna contemplate my own existence and end my turn.
Yeah, that's a critical
but-
success
Okay.
on the
Nathan.
identified check. So yeah, this is a zombie
She an
shambler.
investigator?
It's really easy to hit, and it's really slow, but it has quite a bit more hit points than the skeleton does. Meaning
I
it-
posted a link
fleshy
to what
and
it
all.
looks like when Nathan's character is in a gunfight.
On Discord.
Well, in video.
A video. Okay.
It's
Well, that's
unfortunate.
The, end of my
Adjusted,
turn.
you hid his token, but I can still see him in the action.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Economy.
portrait, yeah.
Oh
and I can
yeah,
see
I'm
'em,
definitely Leslie. Absolutely. Yeah.
you know that
Hell
it's
yeah.
immune to a lot of stuff like death effects and diseases and mental and yeah.
Cool. Stuff I kind of know
Poison.
because of reasons.
Yeah.
All right. I will end my turn, and so I should be. She'd have to do a seek to find me.
Yep.
And so yeah.
Ooh, find me.
Yeah. Maybe we end up going out after this. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be the notebook undead edition.
What?
But
It says my camera is up there. Weird.
she's pretty hot. Like if her
Oh,
charisma's like
God.
over a 10, I'd go for that. No, this character wouldn't. He's not
So it's-
Zogglefart.
It zoomed in your other token.
Yeah, it brought me all the way up there and then made everything dark until I selected this token. Okay,
Yeah.
so what
I
does
can't
clumsy do
select
to
it
me?
either. Like it's weird.
It's 1 to everything, pretty much.
I
minus
can't
1.
click on it. Oh,
To hit AC.
movement
all
becomes
that
clumsy and enact clumsy.
And so
always-
yeah, you take a
Value.
negative to a bunch of stuff.
What's the value? Is it clumsy 1? or
Clumsy 1. Yep.
Okay.
Does it go? Will it go away after the end of my turn?
I believe you have to roll a save again.
Clumsy check.
Fortitude save.
If
Okay.
I were you,
Because it's poison that's messing up your body or
I
something.
got a plan. I'm calling it a tactical retreat. It might. I'm hoping I got my healers behind me. I'm playing a lot of Overwatch. I'm gonna go back to here.
Okay.
You don't,
And
you don't want to get Zoggled now.
and then double slice.
and then I'm gonna double slice this spider. I'm gonna see if I can try to kill this thing.
Double slap. Double.
Oh, did you do your fortitude save? yet?
So. Oh, I didn't do a fortitude save. No. Do I have to do that at the beginning? Roll.
Fuck yeah!
I'm sure that does it.
That'll do it.
Then we'll do it. I'm not sure if you have to do it at the beginning at the end of your turn here.
That might actually end the condition if it's a crit
Oh,
success. I don't
absolutely,
know.
it will. Yes,
Yeah.
I just gotta make sure if it's at the beginning or at the end.
I do believe it's probably at the end.
I think it is at the end. Pretty sure. We'll go with that for now. But
I'm
yeah,
fine with it being at the end. I assumed it was at the end. That's why I was asking why you were asking me to.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so double slice.
Here we go. Big money.
And that is a miss.
Think
on
of
the
that
katana.
one. And the, okay, that's a hit.
That one is a hit with a 23. He takes 6 points of damage. All right. At this point, this big spider thing is badly injured.
Finally.
All right. Gamble.
It's not a spider-friendly town. He should have known that before he
God damn it.
Yeah.
flew into town.
As soon as you
God
see
damn
birds.
it. People
Right,
don't
right.
know how to clear goddamn line of fire.
Well, they got birds here. They don't like spiders.
Gamble's a little upset. It looks like he would probably have a little bit easier of a time. Since this guy is large, would he still have cover again? Well, with people in his line? Because I'd be able to just, like, aim over
Did
them,
I-
right?
Did I cover you up?
Well, Soul's
yeah, aim
5
at this
feet
guy?
tall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Go for it.
He's at least
So he
8
wouldn't.
feet.
Would he not have cover? Being as tall as he is.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot less cover. You figure a pretty
Okay.
good shot at him.
That being, even with that being the case, Gamble doesn't want to fuck around. So he is going to, because this guy looks like he is dangerous, he's going to cast True Strike. And then he is going to roll to hit this guy twice with a spell attack.
Ooh, we have to roll with advantage. Nice. It's quite a bit different
Yes.
than the True Strike and Pathfinder 1, where you just get a plus 20. There's still a higher chance for failure on this one. It's less broken.
Yes.
I've definitely used it for some
True
things
Strike
in 1E.
and-
Very cheap actions. Ah, you don't have a weapon anymore.
Hate to hear that
It's a
sound.
good thing that I decided to roll that twice.
That one is going to be a hit.
Hey.
The
Okay.
22.
So, damage. And then on top of that,
Ain't too bad.
a shocking grasp.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, I'll take that damage.
Oh.
All right. That's pretty good. All right. So
And the
let me
Shidori
see here.
sound.
Shake my hand. Hold this for me.
All right, let me look at all his stuff here.
So
So yours is bludgeoning damage the gun, right?
Bludgeoning or piercing, whichever one is more advantageous.
All right. So yeah, that all went through.
Gamble.
So
Outshining
let's
me.
see. Okay, so
Oh.
it's 2d12.
Did all that damage and it says bear. Oh, he hasn't.
And
put
he's
the
covered
20
in water, so he gets circumstance bonus.
Is he okay? Fuck. There was something I was going to ask. Is he wearing metal armor? It looks like he's wearing metal armor.
The
Yeah.
pauldrons, at least, and the.
Okay, he takes 1d4 persistent damage as well.
Doesn't seem to affect
Yeah.
him at all.
Fuck. He is resistant to electric damage.
Yeah, you
Fucking
saw that before
shit.
with the.
Oh, sadness.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was a miss or if
Yeah.
that like if that was a he succeeded
Oh.
on his
Yeah, no, he definitely got zapped.
Does he take
but
any
just didn't
damage
seem
from that
to-
electricity?
Didn't seem to care, but yeah, for this one, he
Hey,
does
well,
take
I mean,
damage.
If it's going to be mitigated, you might as well do
resistance.
max damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, let
Yeah.
me see if Foundry does all this without me having to.
How does
do
resistance
anything.
yeah, how does that
Usually
work?
there's like
Number.
a
Yeah.
a number, so it might be like resist 5.
There's a number.
So,
So if I have like electricity or resistance 1, does that mean I just would take 1
Yeah.
off
Every
of
time.
every
Yep.
Yeah.
electrical damage?
or if you had acid
Okay,
10,
then
then
I'll
you
just
know the
add-
first 10 points you ignore, just like in 1E kind of.
There we go. All right.
Oh, it's healed.
Oh,
wait,
it's
no,
just
'cause he-
adding his resistance back.
yeah, I didn't see that.
I was going to say, well, we know what the number is. So
Got a golem or Frankenstein or something.
Well, 20
I
damage
should-
is better than nothing.
Yeah, that's
if
that's a
something
damn good
says
hit.
half your level, you always round down, right?
Yeah.
Take Rin out of the tracker here. She is done. So now we have the skeletal
My
giant
electrical
here.
resistance is half my level. So
Hmm. Let's see. What's he
Yeah,
going to do?
I figured he just hit his reflex save for whatever that lightning was earlier. I
He
didn't realize
did,
he, like,
and whatever was remaining was not nearly enough to get past his resistance. So he's going to come limbering forward here. Get nice and close to the party. He's going to target Oku. With a glaive attack. Man, not getting
No.
those 20s.
another
That was real close to a crit, man, but nope, not going to do it. Oh, I don't even need to be that close to hit it. Ah, well, who cares? 'Cause I got
roll your mischance.
15 feet reach here.
mischance.
Wow.
That is very much a hit. So let's
Speaking of
roll
which,
that
I would
damage.
have hit.
Dang it.
Oh, I'm so bad with this mischance
I'm glad I don't have
business.
to roll these because I would never remember.
Well, actually, did I have to roll the mischance since that guy would have been in the area that was in the gust of wind
No,
anyways?
you didn't need it. Nope.
Oh, hey, fair enough.
All right, Oku takes 14 points of damage from the glaive. And I believe that's all he can do this turn because of 2 strides.
Unless he has a sudden charge like Soul does or something.
Oh, let's see
like
here. Oh, he does have a what is this one?
that. He might. He's big. Maybe he runs fast. Has sudden charge. I don't know.
I didn't click the right weapon though. Next time. What's this one? Oh, it makes 2 strikes with its glaive against 2 adjacent foes, both of whom are within its reach. Ooh. Okay. I got some fun things to do with this guy next turn, so you guys can look forward to that. All right. Who's up next here? Oh, the guard's turn. All right. So, seeing you guys are in there fighting, he's feeling a little bit braver. Still gonna hold the line there.
He's gonna hold the line
supervise.
because love isn't always on time.
Oh, such a good song.
Is he literally? He's just standing there,
Yeah.
chilling.
Yes.
Okay.
They're not
Soul
coming
is
in
not.
there.
Soul is not.
Well, Soul
happy
was a
about this.
guard, right?
He's like,
Could you like try to rally them as a former guard member, right? Maybe try
You
to
could
rally
do that.
them.
You could do that.
I don't know if he's a leader type or not, but
I think there was like a feat I could have taken for being a guard that did something like that,
Akir is up next, and he's gonna just
and I didn't take it. I took something
Punch.
else
this skeleton real hard.
because I remember something about that.
That's a natural 19 on the die, and that thing is just done for. That's a
Oh.
critical hit, and this guy has like 4 hit points. So, yeah, he's just flat out dead. We'll roll
Which
the
one?
damage though, just for fun. This skeleton right next to him here.
Oh,
Yeah, take that, Skellington.
He's got no more action left here.
Boom.
But he is near death. He has got 9 hit points, so I think he is actually going to do a bit of a retreat here.
oof.
Um,
Probably smart.
yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
Should we
He
move?
says it's about time.
behind-
We got some reinforcements here. I got
Should we move behind the guards?
Take it back
and
here for
use them
now.
as meat shields?
Yeah, he's gonna move right back there for now, and that's
That's
his
that's
turn.
my plan. Is if I really need to get out, I'll let the meat shields handle it. We just don't say that part out loud, right?
This zombie's gonna shamble forward because you are the closest, and it is going to.
Oh my god, Lee. I guess there's just brain dead.
It's going to lash out
God.
you with its hand, and that is going to be a miss. That is his turn.
Are they still frightened 3?
Frightened 2. Still quite frightened. What do we do? We can't fight something like that. They're kind of
fucking do
useless at this
something.
point.
Well, okay, so here's the thing: is if they're not frightened, they're not fleeing. They can still take actions.
They can. There's a mechanic here for this, and so I'm just waiting for you guys
damn
to
it.
do it. So it's
Yeah.
part of the AP. So
Damn it! Just we don't have. We're not good at talking to people.
all right.
At all.
I actually am. I actually am good at talking to people. I even have feats for
But
it.
you're one of the best people that we have for actually like shooting and killing people.
Dealing with combat. Yeah.
Here's
Which
what
is actually kind
Oku-
of good because then it leaves you guys
Man, if
like the people.
anybody-
He's usually our guy who talks to everybody. He just left.
Here's what Oku's going to do. Oku's going to do another heal spell. But this time is going, well, I guess in 2E you still have to choose whether you harm or heal, right?
Yes.
Shoot.
He has both of them, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like in 3.5 where you could do an AoE and hurt a bunch of undead while also healing your party. You have to choose which one you want to do.
Yeah. I think Oku
Yeah, but
maybe will just
healing-
channel. It will end up hitting the spider, though. I think it's a 30-foot one, I believe.
Okay. So it is a little different because if you use the AoE burst, it says it targets all living and undead creatures in that burst.
Then that's what I'm
Oh,
gonna
really?
do.
Yes.
Oh.
So if you do
30-foot
the
range.
burst one specifically, it's still under heal.
Yeah.
There is heal or harm, but they both burst. So one is going to hurt all living and heal all undead.
Or
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
heal the
gonna-
living or damage the undead.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Fuck yeah! Go Oku.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a pleasant color too.
That is a
Yeah,
pleasant color.
it does
In
have
the
the healing
basket?
trait.
Really?
Yeah, it does have the healing trait.
You're the man. Thank you. All right. My son's delivering things I've left laying around the house, so
I'm guessing he doesn't have selective channel, which is unfortunate.
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, that spider's going to
Oops,
get a
oops,
little
oops.
bit back.
But yeah, we got a bunch of dying people and everyone's hurt. So, and the undead are going to get hurt too.
I would
so,
rather have health and also the spider have the same amount of health.
Yeah.
Because I'll take it. I'll take them.
Yes. Target self. So yeah, I guess everyone gets 2 points. That was a
Two.
real crappy roll. All
I
right.
hate to see it.
Yeah. I'll let you guys do that yourselves. Give yourselves 2 points. I'll
Okay.
give Akir 2 points here.
So 2 points of healing for everyone.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Well, I took no damage, so
2 points of healing
You
here.
you just get good vibes. You just feel the good
2
vibes.
points of
I
healing
get
here.
the vibe. I get. So
Yeah.
can I
2
cast
points
sense
of
vibe?
Damage to that guy.
The vibe is slightly better.
Damage to that guy.
pretty groovy, man.
Healing to that guy.
You know, it's
all
bad
right.
from all the undead
2 to
people,
you.
but, you know.
Perfect. All right. And that's Oku's turn. That was fun. Never did a channel before. That was kind of that was great.
Channel
Welcome
stuff
to
is
being
so
Maury.
cool.
That's not it.
Yeah, it's cool. You feel like really awesome doing it. You know, especially when it's like more than.
You
Especially
really
when
do.
when you're doing it to undead. I mean, like if you think about it, he just did how much damage and how much heals. Yeah, it's only 2 per person, but that's still like
Yeah, you're stacking
How
it
many
amongst
people?
a bunch of people.
Sure.
so.
All right. Give him as weaponless and near death. He is not a monk. Does not fight with his fists. He is just going to retreat for
Get
now.
behind the meat shields.
Hey, would have been.
Yeah.
What
no,
was
I guess I
that?
wouldn't have hit. I was
That's the heal
wondering
field.
whether or not the skeleton that's still alive back here would have been hit, but apparently not.
Okay.
Circumstances shun
Oh
There
yeah,
we
I like
go.
that it highlights it. It's just like these are the squares.
Yep.
Done and done. We don't have to think about it. You're in the square.
Yeah,
or
I
no?
know that's
You're not.
so
Yeah.
fucking
So
helpful.
the skeleton did not get hit by the heal.
Yeah, I believe because it's a yeah, he would have been
Oh, just outside.
of it.
Oh, bummer. All right. Okay. Whose turn is it now? Am I
They
still
probably
on him?
brought it down once. Still got everybody in.
Zombie shamble time.
Shamble.
He's gonna keep shambling out here, and now he has to do a perception check to find you.
Mhm.
Boy.
I think it's like it's either 30 or 32 to find me because of the cover. I don't know what kind of cover I have. But
7 is not going to do it.
yeah, get fucked.
I mean, that makes sense though. A zombie just shambling out into a field in the fog, like
Yeah.
it's like every scary movie. The thing doesn't walk; it just walks past, making noise, and
Mhm.
the only thing you
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
This one's
perfect.
skeleton's gonna attack you with his claw. So, it's a natural 14 with a 20. Not gonna do it.
Oh my God,
Just
the
misses
sound
you.
was bad. Hey, good thing I got the new armor. I got one more AC.
Especially since you are the meat shield from here on out, it seems.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was like, I need to just get armor. I don't care if it looks dumb. I just have to
No,
think
half
about a way that
half
it looks
plate. I
cool.
mean, like Mitsurugi kind of has something similar. It's like more like a breastplate, I suppose. But
Yeah, I figured maybe I could just imagine that it's kind of like plated a little different, where it looks a little more
absolutely,
samurai-y.
Yeah, yeah. I'd picture like
pretending.
Mitsurugi or
Hmm.
someone like that. But as a bird, Mitsurugi bird. Or whoever. What?
I figured if I wanted like the full like samurai armor, like call it like full, just call the full plate full samurai armor, I'd want to go somewhere to get it.
Okay.
So it
Here's
makes
what,
sense.
what
'Cause
this
who would
guy is
be
making
going
that
to do.
in this area.
The founder of the town is Asiatic Otari. I think he might be from your continent or something, but I think he's
Yeah, maybe.
I think he's some sort of well, I don't know the PC way of saying it, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. But
Okay, so
I
first
do like
off,
to think
it's
that my
going
armor is
to
somewhere
attack
between
you
like Western armor and Eastern armor,
with his
because
jaws.
we're in the West, and it's just like the best thing Soul could
Yeah.
find that he liked.
Ah,
well, he made it
sounds
for
like
you,
a target
right?
you.
Or
Yeah, that was a terrible roll. He missed.
Who's attacking here?
The big spider is attacking you. Big green hairy spider.
Yeah, of
It missed.
course he missed.
Yeah, he had
Better
a
have.
16. So, but he's got one more thing he's going to do. And here it goes.
No, I saw it say toxic something.
It
Toxic
rears
spray.
back,
toxic masculinity.
and I think you're the only one that's going to be caught in it. It tried hitting all of you, but didn't quite do it. Please roll.
Toxic
Just the
acrostic.
brunt of it.
Yeah, it just rears back and
I stick my arms up and block it.
a gout of toxic
Save me my
oil
party.
sprays out from its mouth. Please roll a reflex save.
A reflex.
Yes.
I'm not very reflexive, I don't think.
Oh, I guess today you are.
Today you are. Okay.
Oh, damn, yeah, you are.
Is
so
that a
let's
critical
see.
success?
Let's see. It's a
It's a
DC.
toxic
Can you
acrostic.
roll? No, it's not a critical success. So you take some poison damage. 3 points of poison damage.
Did he get a critical success?
No.
The whole thing?
Oh, even on a 19, he didn't get a crit success on his save.
Nope. You have
That sucks.
only with a nat 20 in that round could you have gotten that. So
Boners.
And I still take. So a regular success is like 1d8. I'm guessing a failure is 2d8 or something.
Oh, it gets real bad if you fail. Really, really bad.
Well, it sounds like it's pretty easy to fail. I didn't even beat it by 10.
The stuff
Yeah.
that's really easy to beat is like super fucking deadly, like will-o-wisp, like DC 10 or die, effect. It's
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I got all those alchemical items that are like, if you fail them, you're deaf for an hour. Like
You're
it's just
dead
like-
for an hour.
like Banshee Scream.
And in combat, that's like it might as well be it is the
Yeah.
entire combat.
It's a
You're just
combat
deaf the
eternity,
entire
for
combat.
So
That's why I sometimes open with them because I'm like, if they roll a nat 1 and fail it,
Yeah.
good for me,
yeah.
you know?
I'm gonna try the whole fucking roll against the spider thing again.
All right. So roll an occultism check.
Does that thing spitting venom at me provoke an AOP?
It is a
That'll
well.
manipulate
Is it a
action.
ranged attack? Because ranged attacks in melee range do provoke.
I think it'll say on the attack what it is.
It says, all it says on this move, it says Conjuration Primal.
What do I know with the 25?
It looks like a spell.
It has range, but it's not like a crossbow, or it's not like Sherman's magic, or
So you rolled a 25 on this thing. Let me see if that does it.
I guess it's because
This is a very hard knowledge check, but you
it's just,
did
I was
get
thinking since
high
it might have
enough
to move to do
to
it.
know what this is. This thing's called a Scalathrax.
A Scalathrax?
It's an aberration. Yeah, Scalathrax. And it is weak to fire, but resistant to poison.
Oh.
Now roll
relay
a
that
d20.
information. Roll a d20.
Yep.
Whoop. Not great.
Yep. So that's your attack roll.
All right.
But you don't have to take your attack. You can decide to do something else instead.
Well,
like
the
if you
other-
wanted to try and rally the troops, you could do that.
Can I not attack another enemy though? I thought I could.
You could.
Like use your
It's just-
knowledge thing against another enemy.
No, like I could just straight up attack another enemy, could I not?
I suppose you could. Well, I don't know. I'd have to look at what that ability says for your character specifically.
You could. You just wouldn't get any bonuses to damage, so it would just be the flat d6.
Yeah, it doesn't lock you in. Yeah, it's like
You
bonus
assess the
or no
foe's
bonus.
weaknesses. Roll a d20. If you strike the chosen, if you strike the chosen creature later this round, you must use the result of the roll you made to devise the stratagem for your strike's attack roll
To
instead of roll.
shoot a different guy.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
could all right. So I'm just gonna load and shoot a dude.
All right. Cool.
So I guess I'll fucking load and shoot against this guy.
Well, that's 2 actions. Do you also want to roll to try and get these guys' asses in gear?
It's 3 actions, isn't it?
No, load and shoot. I thought the
Load, shoot, and then devise a stratagem plus the. Oh, that's a free action. Yeah, never mind. Okay, let me do this first. So
well,
load...
devise a stratagem is an action. You just get to make a.
Fuck, does that hit? I can't tell. It doesn't say
No.
if it hit or not.
No, that is a 15 and that is a miss. Nice try.
All right.
So yeah, I think that is all 3. Devise a stratagem is an action.
All right, fuck it. Moving on. I'm useless this fight. Holy fuck.
Well, the what do you call it? Investigator is not exactly a super combat focused.
No, he's
Class.
really not. But I'm
It's a whole
failing at
different
what he's
mindset,
good at
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You've actually you might not notice it, but like every time we go into a room, we just for
Yeah, I
free
know.
get to
Yeah, like,
get an
it's pretty
idea what we
rad.
should be doing,
Yeah,
which
you
is
help
really
with all the
helpful to
exploration stuff
finders sometimes.
way more than anybody else has so far. Which is
It is.
why
It is.
you're
Like,
always-
I'm
I kinda
not,
just,
I'm not
like,
complaining.
since
It
I
just
do-
sucks when we get into combat, and I'm like, I have a crossbow that I can't do
That's
anything.
well, that's
I
why
rolled
I
too
like.
low.
That's why I kind of try to sit
Yeah.
back a little bit
Well, that's why I'm
outside
way
of
the fuck
combat
back here with
because
the guards.
I get to do all the combat stuff. I don't want to also do all the
I
other
feel ya.
stuff. But
Alright, you have
if you
one
guys have a
action
big
left.
fight where you guys do a lot of stuff, then
You have one action left. Do you want to try and
I have an action left?
Yeah.
If you want to try
Oh.
and like get these guys' asses in gear, you could roll a diplomacy check.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it.
Do a
I'll just
diplomacy.
roll a diplomacy. We'll skip the fucking stumble-fucked dialogue, though.
Oh no, I gotta give you some
Impossible.
dialogue. You gotta tell me what you're saying to these
Fucking get
guys.
your asses in gear, you stupid cunts! There, how was that? Fucking cocksucker! Why me?
As inspired your speech was, I think the role
Why?
fits.
Why me?
I think literally only one of his rolls has been above a 10 this entire time.
Yeah,
is fucking
that was
stupid.
it, and it still
I'm
missed.
cursed. Hang on, I'm gonna do something real quick.
I rolled double ones on my damage, and Shane rolled double
There.
tens. So it's been a
Let's
different
just
day.
Get that right out of the fucking way now.
Two. Yeah, there's a lot of
There
high,
goes all your big
high
rolls.
rolls there.
I'm not fucking happy right
All
now.
right, I believe Nathan, you're up next.
Yeah, so was that 15 enough to... I think it gives me the damage option. Is that enough to
That
hit?
is a hit. Yes, you
Okay,
hit
great.
with a
Alright.
15.
Okay.
Oh, that sound
All right.
scares me.
I love it.
It's creepy.
It's
Oh, it added, well, that +1 is... It should be 2d8 +1, and it should be
Very bad.
bludgeoning damage. It's saying piercing. I don't know if that's... I might have been selling myself short this whole time if it's doing... Because the Giselle can be either
It says
bludgeoning-
2d8 piercing. Okay.
The Giselle
That's
is
piercing or bludgeoning.
Yeah, so it's selling me a bit short.
It doesn't really matter for this guy. So yeah,
He's
it
still
takes
alive?
it takes 11 damage and still shambling towards you though.
Okay. Well, piercing, I think it might have resistance to. Bludgeoning tends to be like one of the primo damage types.
If it's like Pathfinder First Edition, they are weak to slashing, but
Well,
think
it's
they're
like
fine with
that's
bludgeoning
that's
and
why
piercing.
clerics are always pictured with maces, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
it's like the go-to.
Oh.
You know.
so it says on here it has concussive rounds. It looks like if they have resistance, it'll pick bludgeoning
so,
for you.
Yeah, Foundry's doing all that in the background, then fine. But it says
Yeah.
piercing. So I'm
Yeah,
a little-
yeah. So I'm guessing what would
concerned.
happen is it would do the math. It'd do the math for you, and it'll say
Well, if it's
2d8.
a zombie, it might be
bludgeoning
different. I don't know what it
if-
is. Oh, it says zombie, so it could be slightly different. But okay.
They probably don't have any resistance.
Zombies are tough in general, but I mean,
I think they're worse in
Okay.
1E. I think they're worse in older systems because like you couldn't
So-
sneak attack them, you couldn't crit them.
So did you load and shoot or just shoot?
They were
How
like
many
an
actions
ooze.
do you got left?
well, I shot, and then I'm gonna do the covered reload.
First of all, let's roll a d20 see if you hit him.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh. Does that have to beat a 5?
That'll do it.
Oh,
DC
that was
5.
That was the last time. Okay, so do the covered reload. So I don't know what the kind of cover I have. Is it normal cover or is it greater cover? It'd be a +2 or +4 to this.
Okay.
I mean, I could put it into the roll if. Well, actually, technically, the DM. I think there's some wording on on archive saying that, for suspense, the DM can roll stealth. But you got a huge combat here, so let me just roll it here, see what we got. Okay, so that should be at least a 16 or a 18.
Yeah,
if-
you
depending
should be
on
able to
how
make
much-
another attack.
Yeah. Well, well, the thing is, if I do, then I become observed, and so I'm not sure. Let me just. I'm gonna leave it.
There's only one thing that's within like a football. Well, not an entire football field because it's only 100 feet, but like
Mhm.
within like 3 rounds of combat of you.
I know, but this thing, if I don't kill it, well, okay, fine. I think. Well, let me leave it up to the dice. Odds, I'll attack here. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not gonna attack.
Okay.
Instead, I will. I guess can I just do like a perception to see through like the wrought iron fences to kind of see what else is going on. I'm just gonna do that, I guess.
All right.
I don't know If I have to say something more specific, it's fine. But I guess with a 13, I'm not sure what that gets. But
It's hard to see what's going on over there. You do
Yeah.
see this big lumbering skeleton off in the distance. It looks like he's lumbering around, swinging his glaive, and yeah, you hear some frightened shouts of the guards off in the distance, and you also hear, I guess, weapons clashing, and yeah. That's
Okay.
kind of what you hear going on. So there's definitely a big fight going on, a lot of people involved. So
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's the end of my turn then.
All right, cool. Soul's turn.
I'm a bird.
I'm a bird.
God,
An actual fucking bird.
a second, I gotta go back to myself. It shoots. It says camera over there, and it shoots me to that dot that says camera. All right. How am I looking? Been better. Ooh.
4 enemies all around you right now.
I got an idea. I got an idea. Just a second. I might not have an idea. I need a place to go.
You could step. You could attack.
Can I stand there?
Could you attack, step, and then dash?
Can I stand there? Or is that like a whole? That's probably too much. A lot of people over here. Taking
Oh
up a
wait,
lot of space.
the giant has like a 15-foot reach.
I don't want the glaive guy to get me, and I need to move 25 feet
Yeah.
away.
You could take a gamble. He might not have it, but
Well, you moved away from
I
him
can't
once
take
already,
Campbell.
and he didn't take.
He's his own
an
person.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's big enough to stand on, right? I don't know if I want to back myself into a corner. Okay. Well, I'm going to do what I'm going to do first, and then I'll figure this out. I'm going to double slice this spider again,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run away. So,
Who's like
I know when I need to back
breathing
out.
super hard into their mic?
No idea.
I don't know. I hear
I
that too.
coughed just now.
Ooh.
But
Oh, it was him.
Is it me?
like
I guess a 19 doesn't
two
hit.
coughs.
I'm not breathing.
Zero.
Does a 19 hit the spider?
I don't
No,
think
it does not.
I don't think it does. Okay.
Oh, ouch. Not a good round, man.
All right.
Good try though.
Well-
14 won't do it either.
Man. I'm gonna just move here. I'm gonna back myself into a corner.
Back against
Yeah,
the
no,
wall.
that's my turn.
Channel your inner Nox somehow.
Except I'm on the wrong side of
Oh,
the wall.
I don't
okay,
like this
scratch.
guy being as close as he is.
I don't either.
I think he's probably the bigger threat.
I thought about attacking him,
I'm
but
going to use my new 2nd level spell to cast Hideous Laughter.
Oh shit.
On the big guy. And then I will use my final action to reload, I think.
So the mental attack?
Yes.
All right. It does not seem to have any effect on.
Fucking
skeleton.
undead! Ugh!
too dumb.
I could have spent the round to it doesn't fucking matter. It's whatever. I hate fucking undead.
But it didn't attack you, Shane. It didn't attack you though, so that's good.
Well, that's because it's not its turn yet, which it probably will here in
Well-
about 2 seconds.
Well, we learned that we learned now that it doesn't have ability to combat reflex, right? Or
No, I'm not in
attack.
range. But yeah,
I
go.
thought it had a 50. It had a 50
You
foot
are.
I moved away
range.
from it twice.
Yeah.
Am I? I'm
You
15
are.
feet away from it.
Oh. Let me see here. You're in range, I think, if it's 15 feet.
Oh, does he have 15 feet of range? Well, I guess
Got
he's
a
large.
big,
and a
long
glaive.
glaive. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good to know that,
Oh
though.
my
It's good to
God,
know.
I'm really glad I wasted my 1 second level spell. God. I think I may
It was
hate
just
that
the
on
wrong
Pathfinder.
spell for this.
I think I may hate Pathfinder, you guys. I think I'm going back to D&D.
Says the guy that DMs Pathfinder every week.
How dare
You know
you?
those Wizards of the
Going
Coast guys?
back
They seem to be
to
on to
D&D.
something.
Them's fighting words there.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
Fucking yeah, that's all I can do for my turn.
All right. I don't think you moved or anything. You can move or something you wanted to.
2 actions to cast, 1 to reload.
Oh, that's what you did. All right. Reloaded. Okay. Here's where the fun begins.
No, I know. I'm about to fucking just eat a big shit sandwich. I do get that.
Well, Soul might be pulling at, or is he not around anymore?
No,
Here's-
Soul's back in the corner.
Yeah, that's true.
what he's gonna do.
He
He's
probably
gonna
can hit all 3
do-
of us.
A broad
Well, he's got
swipe.
that
He has 2
No, he's
strikes
about to
with his
hit me
glaive against
and-
2 adjacent
He's got the
foes,
sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
both of whom are within its reach. The multiple attack penalty does not increase till after both attacks are resolved. It is going to attack. Oh, let's see. Who is all in range? Let me.
Oh, it's like my double strike.
It's like it's very similar
So I got
mechanics.
3
yeah, very-
choices here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just the whole that they have to be next to each other thing. And I can only do it against one. He can do it against 2 people. I can do it against
Yeah,
one.
his is more like crowd
Target
control
with 2 slashes.
as opposed
It's
to yours
like
overcoming resistance.
cleave, basically.
Yeah, it's cleave. Yeah.
All right, that's going to be a hit
Yeah.
against Oku. And it's going to keep swinging through her.
To me?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what I figured.
Oku takes 11 points of damage.
He said something about being next to people, and I was like, I don't want to be anywhere
Yeah.
near you guys.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm gonna go down like right away.
that was good strategic move there. And that's a 27. So that is
Which
also
I
going to
can
be hit.
I can metagame a little bit with Soul because he would have the. He's got warfare.
You
lore.
take
He
9
knows what's
points.
going down.
Slashing damage. He's got 1 action left. Let's see, what is he going to do with that one last action?
9's not too bad.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Let's see here. That attack penalty is going to suck with that last one. So let's see if he's got something else he can do here.
Is he? He might be intelligent enough to know that Oku casts.
Well, if he's intelligent enough to fucking know that, he should be intelligent enough to laugh his dick off.
Well, he's gonna do that. That's a free action. But I'm saying.
Well, no.
you can see
I'm
that
just talking
Oku-
about spells.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying Oku. If he saw Oku use magic, holy magic, then that would be very.
Nathan, is your
offensive.
character immune to mind affecting effects too?
He doesn't get all the benefits of an undead. It's like
He's just going to
he's-
step forward and get real close.
He's got a few benefits, but they're not really all that great.
That's usually how it is.
Up next, we have
'cause
our
they just don't want to.
little gnome
They want a
spellcaster
bunch
here.
of undead people
There are definitely
around.
better races to pick, but the concept art I have for him is so good
Yeah.
that I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
picture. So
Let's see, what does she have here? She has... She's going to try and help you guys out here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
do you hold your rifle 2-handed?
Yeah, he does. He doesn't use one-handed.
Do you? What's that?
Yeah, it's It's only ever two-handed. It'd have to be a pretty desperate scenario, like he lost an arm or something.
So for Oku, I'm gonna give Oku
I was
the
reading about that.
health back because
It has like a fatal D12.
I know
I
that's
did not
for crits.
make
for crits.
my concealment roll on that one.
He is holding it two-handed.
Oh, did you roll against me?
Yeah, I rolled against yous as well, and that one
I can do that
did
with my
make it.
katana,
Okay, well,
which I like
Fair.
because then I can switch stances and I can kind of like
It's
gamble
good
on
though,
the
because
crits. And
Oku's quite a bit more squishier, I think.
The katana should be way better than the wakizashi, right?
All
Unless
right,
there's
so
some
she is going to.
mechanic. But it's like a concept.
that's how I get my
5?
double. That's how
Well,
I get
she
my
has
double slice.
40
Where I
feet
can
of
do
movement.
2 rolls at my highest multiplier.
Oh, you have to have two weapons.
That's
She's
where my
gonna go back
benefit is.
here,
Is that it?
Yeah,
Okay, I see. I
Yeah.
see.
and she is
and I
going to
don't take a
cast-
negative
Divine Lance.
if my other weapon has
Nope.
agile on it,
Sure.
which the wakizashi does.
hmm
So
Yeah, that's good. It's good stuff.
We have another gust of wind. To give you guys a better chance of hitting these things. So all these
Oh,
guys.
did you roll the mischance on?
I did. I
that
rolled
one?
the miss chances. Yep.
Dang it.
So he needs to make a fortitude
hope.
save. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, hits it exactly. All right. What about the zombie? That one fails.
Oh,
And
when
so
you
this
said-
zombie is now prone. Real sucks when you got 2 actions only.
2d6 damage as well.
That's for a critical failure, I believe.
Ah, okay. You did it last time. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that was a critical failure. Okay.
Yep. So let's see how this one does with
You should just leave this thing in here because I like how it looks and it makes the battle
does.
really dynamic.
yeah, it is pretty
cool.
cool. That is such a cool animation. That one fails, and so now the Scalathrax is now also prone. So that helps you guys out a lot, I think. And that is her whole turn.
Yes.
I wonder if I'd be better off going two-handed katana. Because then I get 2d10s when I roll damage. And an extra d8 if it's a
All
crit.
right. It's a guard. And
Oof.
next we
Still
have
just gonna stand there shitting your pants? All right. Well, you know, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to put you out. You just keep doing what you're doing then.
I don't know what Akir can do right now because he's like almost dead. Does he have anything in his inventory? Nope. He travels light.
I'll give it a shot next round. I'll yell at him.
He's
they
gonna
don't have-
back
if
up
they
a
still
bit
have fear.
more. He's gonna back up more. He's been trying to like cheering you guys on. You know what? He might try and see if he
I
can.
was gonna say, yeah, he
A
could try and-
diplomacy or intimidate.
Do a
to
diplomacy.
Get him to dig in better.
So he rolled a 5 on the die. Not so good. So he's like, come
Yeah,
on,
He's
right.
like, everyone's dying
You,
in there. Get in there.
you guys do it. I mean, look at me. I'm doing great. So he's like dying. He's near death. Zombie Shambler is going to stand up. And then it's going to move towards Sherman. And that's its whole turn. That's all it can do.
Cool.
Oh man, now where are we at? So many things. The guards are getting a little less frightened each round here, so that's good. I think that will help you guys with your diplomacy checks. So, whose turn is it now? Oku.
Shows. It's really crappy that you have to play a PC while you're DMing. I hate doing it.
I hate doing it too, man. If there's moving
Yeah.
forward, if there's ever a way for me to take this PC out of the whole thing, I'm gonna do it.
You could just
I'll come
have
up
them in
with
the
a comical
background.
way.
Yeah, like
of doing it.
Sem saw like a squirrel and she'd be gone for like 2 weeks or something, and then she comes back and
That's easy,
Oku
yeah.
Oku could maybe do something. I don't know anything about it, but
Let's see here. I think
You could just
Oku
literally dig
is
out a
going
little
to get
lost
out
on the
of
way
line of
back.
fire
and
here.
They can show up later and, whatever.
Gonna
we're
back
not, like,
up.
joined at the hip physically or anything.
And then
No.
Oku's gonna target this giant with her last heal spell.
Oku saw some people who
Well, does she
needed
wanna
help
do
on
that?
the side of the road, so she decided to stop and help heal them.
Yeah,
So we went to battle. And then,
but it's
That would've been
also
good.
like she's the only
Yeah.
combat
Carol,
healer.
I'm-
So
yeah,
busy
because
right
like
now.
people
Yeah.
were running away from there, and so
Thanks, later.
she's like helping people, whatever.
yeah,
I haven't been able to touch my crit
You can
cards.
write
I'm not
people
getting
out so
any
easy.
nat
It's
20s
like-
or
absolutely. Yeah,
The
Yeah,
problem is
what
you're
a
already in the
strange
middle
turn
of
of
a fight.
events for you.
not 20s for anybody. Not even you guys really. No one's really nat 20.
Yeah, if you have her double cast, I mean, that would be a pretty strong hit. Does she have to like roll
Yeah.
to hit, or
No, it has to roll like a save against it. So I can do Divine Lance as well as a cantrip. I think it might be best for her to save the heal because it's her last heal spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
the
save the
wisest
heal.
thing to do.
yeah?
So let's launch that attack roll, see if it can hit it. That is going to be a hit. Oh, snake eyes. Bummer. All right, but it does take 6 points of damage. Chaotic damage.
Oh, it's not good damage, which means that shit.
Oh, just an agent of chaos. Sounds right. All right.
well, she's true neutral, I think, on her sheet, but I guess that means, well, that can mean a lot of things philosophically, but
Oh, let's see if this guy can do it. Can he rally the troops?
get in there, I'll kill you myself. See, Zoggle was a marshal. This would have been perfect for him.
Oh yeah, that
Well,
right. That would've been
Zoggle also
perfect.
had the
the aura, yeah.
aura that would lessen fear effects, if I remember right.
And
correct?
Zoggle would
Mhm.
totally kill them. Like, if they didn't get in the next turn, like, they would be one of the he would definitely kill them. Absolutely. He'd do one attack on the giant and then one attack on one of the guards. Every turn until they were all dead. I mean, he's not... it's probably, maybe it's a good thing he's dead. Probably, it's mechanically, it's a good thing.
So give him. He will puffs up his chest and he yells out to the guards. This is the moment where heroes are made. Get in there and prove yourselves. Show your passion for protecting this village. And then yeah, and that's a 21. And so
so much pride for a village you can't
I
think
am-
of the name of.
oh, sorry. I knew it. I just
He was-
my
at that
passion
moment,
overcame me. I'm gonna take their frightened
He was
condition
trying to-
off.
he was
at
trying
that
to
moment.
figure out what way to call it, like a
Sherman
hamlet
is
or
still in the
village
middle of
or,
like
you know.
reloading his gun. He's like, "That's what it takes. That's what it takes." You know, far be it from me.
It could be a Thorpe. You know, I think that's what Justin was. He's trying to figure out how big it is and what word to use in the moment.
I was trying to remember what type of
like-
voice I was going to use for this dude. I remove his frightened. It's like stuck on there. Well, whatever. Who cares? Moving on. Zombie.
He's got PTSD. We figured that out. Okay.
What the?
This has permanently damaged him.
Where is the zombie? Am I on top of a zombie?
No,
No.
he's right by me.
No, is it different?
This is the one that's the cat and mouse for.
Oh, way down there.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's
Yeah.
trying to find.
Yeah, we got our little cat and mouse going on.
All
so
right.
he'd have to do a seek to. I don't know what kind of cover I have, but he has to beat like a 30 or a 28 or something.
This is where
Your
all
sneak wasn't
Justin's
so
bad
good
rolls
last
are
time.
going is to this zombie.
It
Yeah,
was
basically.
very-
I'm gonna
I think
roll.
I wish I could go back to my roll instead of having to scroll all the way up. Let me see here.
I'm gonna roll a. It was a 14.
Yeah, but I should get at least a +2, potentially a +4,
It
depending
doesn't
on.
matter. His roll is shit. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d3 here. See what direction he's gonna go in.
Sure. I think it helps that they're
Alright.
not very intelligent. I don't think I would have gotten this much mileage if it was something else.
He's gonna start walking this way.
It's just shambling around.
Yeah, and it's as far
I
as he
mean,
can go.
like, that zombie's doing more work than any of the other ones because it's keeping an entire party member away from like the main fight.
Yeah, he's like the MVP, MVZ, most valuable zombie, in a way. It's like a debuff. He's debuffing me in a way. Yeah, Shane is, yeah, absolutely.
Party
He's gonna run
debuff.
forward and give Namied a piece of the action here. He's gonna hit Namied with a claw.
Please
That's a
don't.
15 on the die. You take a
No.
big, whopping 4 points of damage.
You can suck my butt, sir.
Oh,
Flirp, flirp.
oh, my
The
horns.
skeleton. I can't do that without lips.
Oh, my horns.
That's a critical miss.
Card.
Nah, well, I only do the cards if they're
Ones and
Oh,
At
20s.
your
nat 20
level.
or nat 1.
well,
Ah.
yeah, and oh, it was a natural 2, and it was
No,
a
that's
natural
fine.
1. And also, I only do it if they are meeting your level. Like, so you guys level 3, so CR 3 or higher. That's when I'd be doing it. So,
Gotcha.
yep. It's a Scalathrax's turn. Yeah, it's gonna be moving.
It's the Halifax's
Well,
turn.
first it has to
Stand Anthrax's turn?
stand up for its first action, and
Anthrax.
then
He's got to get out of his windy hell.
it does.
Zazarak's turn. It's Zach's turn.
And I believe the closest person is Sherman. So
Fuck
it's
off.
gonna run forward. That is a 23. Please roll.
Roll the miss.
Yeah. I'll do that. 13. So roll me a fortitude save. I get the damage figured out here.
I will take that.
Hey,
You're all
you
right.
still take a D8. Or wait, no, that's from the other thing that I took.
Yeah, you're all right.
Different spider problem.
But you do take 15 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
You
Yeah, that
are
thing's a
really
problem.
hurt now.
That thing's a problem.
Oh, whoa. I still got one thing left. That was only 2 actions.
No,
Let's see.
it stood up, it moved, it attacked. That's 3 actions.
Oh, you're
That was
right.
3
You're
actions.
right. All right. Inspector.
I mean, fuck, we'll do the same thing I've been trying to do this whole fucking time. We'll do the stupid thing. We'll fucking, you know,
Who are you targeting?
the fucking big arachnophobe. Blah, blah, blah.
Spider Boy.
Scalathrax.
Yeah, the fucking anthrax.
Supposed to be Mr. Know-It-All character.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking tired.
That's all right. Understandable.
But he's trying to be
For
personable
fuck's
so people don't
sake,
hate him.
man.
12's not bad. It's better. It's
Yeah, but
it's
we
2
already know
digits.
what
21 is the magic number.
What is the magic number for?
That's your occultism check, man. So you learn. Well, actually, I think it gets a little higher, I believe, as you succeed. Says you can attempt repeated recall knowledge checks to recall more information about a creature. These checks increase in difficulty as shown in the chart below. If you fail, if no DC is listed, you cannot reveal further. Okay, so that one's actually not going to do it because the second DC bumps up to a 24 for the occultism check.
Well, that's fine. I'll roll my d20 anyway. And we're not taking
15's
that
probably
roll.
not going to do it.
You just attack the skilly boy in front of you.
That's the plan. We're just gonna fucking load the crossbow. And fucking attack the skelly boy.
You can always pull out your rapier.
I could.
Yeah, you could just drop the bow at your feet and then just attack, then draw and attack. It's still 2 actions, but now you can. Then your next turn, you can just keep fighting, and you could attack.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not
that's
the worst.
You can still attack twice.
Mm.
Dropping's free. Draw is an action, and then 2 attacks. The crossbow, you only get 1.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So draw the rapier, and then attack.
All right. That'll help your action economy quite a bit.
Cha.
Hey, 16.
Fucking there
That
you
will be a
go.
hit.
Hey,
Finally.
hit him with the damage.
Oh my god.
Hey, that ain't too bad. Wait. Why does it show a bow? Oh, because it's piercing? Yeah.
And you don't
Okay.
get your persistent damage on that one?
No, because that wasn't the person that he targeted with his.
That's right.
And then you
All right.
can you can
So you had a
you can strike
direct
again.
hit there. Yeah, you shoved your rapier right through his ribs and out again. And there was nothing there to stab. It had no effect whatsoever.
That's what I figured.
Wow.
Definitely not.
This is
definitely
fucking
not.
horseshit.
You have learned piercing is not a good thing for this guy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
This is horseshit.
Yeah, that's just how scalies work, unfortunately.
No, it's just not fucking useless. Which is fine.
Welcome to fucking. Oh my God,
Being a
Nox
utility
versus.
character?
This is a
Well, I was going to say welcome to Nox's world against oozes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Swarms.
swarms,
Elementals.
elementals was the one I was looking for.
Yeah. I've fought so many elementals, and of course, El's family has elementals, so we always run into elementals that I can't hurt.
But yeah, I guess that's my turn.
All
Wait.
right.
Wait. 1, you have another action, and
Do I?
2, yeah,
No, because
all you did was
devise
three
a
actions.
devise a stratagem is an action.
not if it's part of his active investigation,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
which this is clearly what. That's why I
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it's
yeah.
so vague. But
So
you can
Oh, yeah,
roll
look at
again.
another attack.
You can't damage it because of piercing, because its piercing resistance is probably super high. But you could roll a disarm with your rapier. Your rapier has disarm,
Oh yeah, I could do that.
and you
How
can
would
use
I
an
roll?
athletics. It's an athletics check.
Is it?
Is it wielding any weapons though? Are you targeting the sham?
It's got claws, I believe.
Is it
I mean, yeah.
claws? He's holding a sword in the picture, so I didn't know if he
Oh,
was.
okay. It's hard to say. I know that's why I was asking. I didn't
Yeah, he
know.
crawled up out of the ground without weapons, so it's really just the claws that he has. That's all
Oh,
he's
it is
got.
the claws.
You
Can he,
could
since it's a
take a
skeleton, could
5-foot
he disarm him by taking off his hands?
You
'Cause
can take a
it's a
5-foot
skeleton?
step towards Gamble and get ready to paste his ass back together.
Paste his ass.
You
back.
got battle medicine.
Yeah. But
It
I can
makes
do
you a
that from
very
here, too,
popular
can't
person.
you
Can't
have to
do
be
it
next
from
to
right
me.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could step.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
All right. Next up.
All right. Let's
It's Dr.
try-
Bones.
Yeah, Bone Daddy.
Mr. Bones. Bones. Call me Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones.
Not a good roll, but you still did hit him.
Oh, I gotta roll the d20 for miss though, right?
Yep.
Should I roll the? Yeah, let's do that first. So it's a 5, I think. Okay.
Hey,
Thank
You got it.
Ugh.
All right. Let's see what the damage.
Oh,
is. Okay.
Max damage.
that thing exploded.
Boom.
dude.
It hits the
Boom,
ground.
Headshot.
All right. I guess I forget for
Get in the
cover
fight,
three.
bro.
Dude, I've been in the fight. It's a different fight. It's a whole different. It's like the Hab game plan here.
I guess
It's not the,
I guess you
it's
aren't
not
you
the-
don't know us yet, so
well, he doesn't want to get shot too. I mean, he is
Yeah.
what he is. But yeah, I'm going to I guess reload and move up a little bit.
ooh, the
Oh, it's not-
mysterious
it's not-
cowboy.
It's not working too well. Using the arrow keys, but
5,
I think I was
10,
okay.
15,
15,
20.
1. Why is it stopping? Oh,
20.
20. It's not. That's a little awkward. Okay. Arrow keys aren't working as good as roll 20.
You can really
yes.
just grab it and it'll tell you how far.
25 will put you right
I-
there.
I'm trying to
don't-
help
don't
you,
know how
and
to
it's
do-
doing more hurt
Yeah.
harm than good.
No, it's all right. I don't know how to do. I know in roll 20, I know how to do it with the Q.
There we go.
and
We
drag and
gotcha.
stuff, but- yeah.
All right, that's your round.
Well, no, or wait, let's see. I shot, covered,
Reloaded.
moved. Yep.
Move.
You're
Yep.
right. You're right. You're right.
I gotta find my token. Okay. All right. This is probably stupid. This is gonna be so stupid of me. I'm gonna do big dumb dumb. I'm gonna go stand here, and I'm gonna double slice this thing.
Oh, I'm gonna use my reaction, fake out to assist him. So I just have to roll, and if it's successful, you get a bonus to hit, I believe. So.
Hmm. Oh, that's
yeah.
that's huge.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of like the poor man's bard and poor man's healer, and just kind of a lot of poor man's.
Fits a lot of empty rolls that we may have.
Did I roll, or how do I?
I see fake out says trigger. I was about to use an action requires within your weapon's
do I
first
put-
range increment. So
Attack roll.
again, what's your range on that thing?
I have 90.
All right, that is within your
so
range. So perfect.
I guess yeah. I guess I'll just use the normal.
So make an attack
Yeah, I
roll
think
to
you
aid the
roll.
triggering attack.
Yeah. So 21, is that enough to help? Let's see.
I think what a 21 hit its
Typical
AC.
DC is 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
yeah.
So you
We'll go with
get
that.
you get the benefit of an aid, which I think is like you get a plus
Plus
2
one?
circumstance
You get a
bonus
plus
to your hit,
plus 1
or
circumstance
plus
bonus.
1, plus
Yep.
1.
Plus
Yep.
2
one,
would be if you
Okay.
crit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Every bit helps.
Every bit
Yes.
helps for sure.
I'm not
Plus,
sure
if I
what
Plus
can-
ones and plus twos really do stack up.
Yeah, it's
So, how does that work with my double slice? Since that's like one,
I think you get it for
Action.
both of them.
do I get a +1 on both of them?
Yeah.
I think the
That's-
aid might
wouldn't
be
it?
for one attack. Let me see here.
The attack is double slice. It's like I'm swinging both weapons at the same time.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your attacks. We'll say it
Okay.
does.
Okay.
So hopefully,
so I'll use this.
hopefully it helps.
Enemy of the same weapon. Since
I'll add a
the start of your
+1
levels.
circumstance bonus. Oh, circumstance bonuses are easy. You just literally hit add. It's automatically on it.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Roll.
You're in your roll there. Oh, natural 19.
hey,
That is a critical hit.
Nice.
Roll your
Critical
double
hit.
damage.
I'm
That's
gonna roll.
very
Let me
much
do my
needed.
Wakazashi as well.
Fuck
Since
this
I'm here.
spider.
Yeah,
Okay,
there you
that's
go.
a regular hit.
Oh, you love to see
Regular
it.
ass hit.
Man, even with the flanking, his AC isn't low enough.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh wait, circumstance bonuses don't stack. So if Sherman's flanking, you just take whatever the highest bonus is. So I might not have helped you at all. I'm sorry, I couldn't see.
Okay.
That's still 30 goddamn damage.
He did
It's a
30
lot of
points of damage.
Yeah.
Its guts are
You
just
love to
oozing
see
out
it.
all over the place.
35.
And that last, it
35.
was at 1 HP. So with your second attack, you managed to take it down. It is dead.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I don't.
I just
I
needed
don't
to
know
take
if
a
you- I don't know
breather
if you know
before I
that's
came
bad,
back.
But it's really hard. Oh, tarnation. Yes. Yes.
I know this-
That's quite.
I was gonna
All
say,
right.
would I have noticed him giving me, like, would I have noticed that the spider was distracted?
I would say so, yes.
Okay,
I
interesting.
mean, there's a gunshot right off in the distance. It's kind of hard to...
Well, yeah, and the fake out itself isn't a gunshot. It just has to acknowledge me as a threat. So it could
It's
have
a
been
flourish.
Yeah.
It could have been that he saw me.
I like to
or it
think
could've-
just your silhouette in the fog would be like perfect.
Yeah, or it could have been me like loading. Well, I guess maybe the sound of me reloading.
Like,
I don't know. It
like
could've
maybe
been
it's like the
anything.
sun's hitting the fog in the right way, where it's like,
Yeah.
or the light from the lighthouse is hitting the fog in the right way, where you're like, you look massive in the fog, and
Sure, because I mean, you're
Yeah.
actually rolling an attack roll. It's skilled flourish your weapon. Okay. Doesn't say. You make an attack roll.
Mhm.
I think you're making an attack roll because the thing thinks you're gonna attack.
Like it's like
Essentially.
it's like I'm robbing a liquor store. Like if
Gotcha.
you're getting a gun aimed at you,
It feels threatened.
Yeah,
in
you
some-
have
it-
to. Yeah, you have to acknowledge.
It's kind of like
it, so-
it's like a poor man's flanking.
Cool.
All right. So
Sherman doing?
Sherman is
Yeah.
going to roll an attack.
Ooh.
Super not going to do it.
You do have
What were you
inspiration.
attacking?
The big guy.
Oh, the big guy. Did you target him?
Um,
Oh, I probably didn't hit though.
He is going to reload, and then he's going to draw something out of his pack. Well, actually, probably off of his belt is where he's going to draw it from, but
Okay.
you see him load something else into his gun. But yeah, that's 3 actions. That's going to be his turn.
All right. Intriguing.
Are the caster shells going on yet? Or...
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
they glow?
Yeah. You basically see him like open a second chamber in his gun. He just kind of like, yeah.
Does the ammunition you put in there glow? Is it special magic-y, glowy
very
ammunition?
very light. Like you might not even be able to see it in the fog, but yeah, we'll say it
Okay.
does. Just like,
Ooh,
like some
it looks
weird like,
special.
runes on there.
It's so badass. Everyone sees it forever, regardless. Regardless.
And
of the
those
font.
bullets are extra shiny.
Yeah, it's like the silver bullet or something.
Oof. All
Are
right.
those
I think it's
handcrafted by Don Pierre himself?
gonna do another broad swipe with its glaive.
I think there's a very famous firearm manufacturer by the name of Lancaster. I want to say I'm not. I
But
can't
first,
quite
he's going to
remember.
target Namied.
That'd be funny if there is.
It'd be cool if he didn't, though.
There
'Cause
is
shit-
actually a type of pistol called a Lancaster pistol.
Natural 5. It's not going to do it.
It's
No, it
so
fucking won't.
perfect. On the firearm level,
17
and
is a
then also
miss.
you're a caster character. So it's
However,
like
a
you're-
17 on the die
going
will
on there.
absolutely do it for a 29
Against
What?
against
Sorry?
Sherman. Let's see if my...
fucking of course.
Yeah, that
Sorry,
hits.
buddy.
Hey, man, it was 1 point away from a crit.
When I
So,
do heal you, it's going to be
be
with
thankful.
popsicle sticks and fucking super
Yes,
glue.
I am thankful for that.
duct tape.
Duct tape, super glue, and popsicle
Fog,
sticks.
Duct
fog,
tape.
fog.
Woo!
Duct tape.
All right, you take 12 points of damage, and you are now
He's dead.
unconscious.
And I'm fucking. Every time I try to do something cool. Ah!
I mean, anytime we try to do anything in Justin's games.
Well, that's not fair. That's not fair. guys.
I'm just saying, for whatever reason.
We just have
the
bad
rolls are-
luck. It's not. Yeah,
that's exactly what it is, but the rolls are heavily biased.
I don't think they're
we
biased. I think it's just bad luck.
Like,
We
that's
haven't
exactly
played-
Bad luck. That's a...
We haven't
Yeah.
played long enough for the law averages to balance things out. So
Now what is he attacking?
He's attacking Soul with his glaive, his last attack with a critical miss. Not a natural one, just
Oh,
Card,
That attack penalty.
card.
no natural one. No natural one.
natural one. He loses his body. Oh, shucks.
And with that, the
All right,
wind
well,
disappears.
I'm gonna go. I guess you guys don't really need me here.
All right, let's see. What's she going to do? She
I need you more than anything.
I left for snack when Zoggle got down, so I totally get it.
I
like,
mean, there's plenty of people here to heal you. You'll probably get a chance here to
yeah,
do something on your turn.
yeah.
So
Not by those soldiers though. They're useless.
Maybe they can pull you out. Will they pull him out of the fray? Is that something he can do? They can do.
they could do that. They could absolutely do that.
It's fine. I'm really not worried about
I don't know how it.
Hey,
okay.
Remember when we discussed how the city was like really prone to being sieged from above, behind? And that's exactly what's happening.
In this exact spot specifically,
we were like, oh, that's like really bad. Like
where all
if somebody
the
came in, they come in right
potential
there.
undead are.
Yeah, let's put the graveyard right on top of everything, so when they animate, they can just fall like it's,
Yeah,
you know,
Especially in a world where that happens,
where
and
that happens,
commonly
it
enough
does.
that you hear of it.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Oh.
there's
No Otari
wall-
today.
There's no wall along the cliffside too. Funny enough, right? There's no
There has been a necromancy event in Otari.
necromancy.
We ask you to
terrorism.
stay inside. Do not get bit.
Public service announcement, y'all.
Man, like zombie apocalypses are like a dime a dozen in D&D world.
She casts Entangle. And all these guys need to now make... Oops. Not what I wanted to do. A reflex save. Okay, I've selected a token.
I have a feat where if I
That
want
is a failure.
them to, they all fail.
The skeleton succeeds. The little guy, anyway.
Big guy fail. Big guy fail.
Oh no, the big guy already failed.
Big guy failed. Big guy failed.
Critical failure for the zombie. So, all
Hell
right.
yeah.
On a failure, it takes a negative 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speed till it leaves the area. And on a critical failure, it's immobilized for 1 round, so the zombie is immobilized. So,
Should I just leave it
Immobilized
alone,
means you cannot
guys,
do any
or
moves.
should I? Like they don't get any actions.
it
I
can
just think
attack.
that means they can't move.
It cannot move. So it could attack Soul,
They can
or it could take a little munch off of Sherman there. So that is her turn, I think. I think she's got... That's everything she can do at this point. What's this thing do?
That big guy though still a
That
problem
is
right
too many
there.
actions. I think she's going to put more distance between her and the fight and just walk over there. All right, it's a guard's turn. Upon hearing Givem behind him yell out encouraging words, he's going to say, like, "Yeah, he's right. Let's get in there and do what we can." And so he's
gonna die
going to
so fast.
try and
Deserve it for being so useless.
let's see here.
I have a feeling Soul's thinking they were better off frightened. Like,
He's going to run forward and he'll target this skeleton here
kill it, kill it, kill it.
with
kill
a
it, big damage.
club.
Bludgeon it, bludgeon it.
Holy balls. He crit.
It's working in our favor now, boys. Don't complain.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong.
And yeah, it's bludgeoning. That all goes through, and that sucker's dead. Boom.
We just need to make him fight himself.
I got him! I got him!
It only took him 2 days.
And then he looks. He looks up at the next guy right next to him. Oh boy. Oh, I'll give this a try too. And then he's going to attack again with his club. This time attacking the big one. Ooh, man, it wanted to be a natural 18, but then it went to a 4. So, nope, that's not going to do it. That is his turn.
What a
no.
lad.
What an
Okay.
absolute
Came in,
bad
smacked
lad.
the skeleton with, I did it, Mom! Now he's gonna die from a giant thing that he just doinked his off that guy's armor.
All right.
This is not really good.
Akir's out of the fight right now. I don't know if there's much he can do. He's near death.
Yeah, skip his turn.
Yep,
He's
skip him.
not. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have like animal intelligence. I mean, he's gonna be smart probably. You know.
Yeah.
Does he have splash heal?
This zombie can
Actually-
attack.
Even injure an animal like an intelligence of 3, they'd run away after taking enough damage probably.
Let's roll. What's a coin
Most of
here?
them.
Evens and odds. Odds, Sherman. Even soul. Even soul. All right. It
Just
strikes.
kill the dead guy. Why do you need that?
It's
The
going to
easy
go
meal
for
on the
you
ground.
with its fist. And that's a miss. But it has one more action. This time, it will go for Sherman.
No, keep attacking me, you stupid idiot.
And it's going to go for its jaw attack.
Does it mean it's gonna have to drop prone to bite me? Unless that is a
One
very
is a hit.
flexible zombie.
And you
Yeah, of
drop
course
down
it is.
to dying 2. That's its whole turn. All right.
Justin will not be satisfied until he kills my character.
Man! I've had so many close calls that it's just never worked out for me, you know? Oh man, this guy's right in the mix here. Does this guard have
He's
something
got
he
a
can do
board
ranged here?
behind him there that has all of our names on it, and he's
He
marking a
could
tally for every one of our characters he
Throw
kills.
his club. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, I gotta see my dartboard. Yeah, I got all your characters on there. The only one look, I'm real bad with darts.
Did you see how the thing just
I've
shambled
only
right
hit
past
one.
me, straight for you? You were targeted this whole time.
All right, so Pathfinder 2E. I like move character, like move. So let's see if any of these guys can actually get Sherman out of there, at least further away from the thing.
And I don't think forced movement provokes AOP. Well, I guess we learned that he doesn't have. Well, he may or may not have AOPs, but yeah, like an interact action to put their arms underneath the armpits, and then just 2 move actions to get them out or something, you know. Maybe not.
Yeah, and it's just tough too because there's no many. If I can move him 1 square, I can't move him anywhere that's going to be super beneficial. You know, that's the thing.
Oh, he can only move Sherman 1 square once he gets to him.
I'm
Or
not sure. I'm trying to find what those rules are.
The
Attempt an
if he
athletics
It
check
might be-
against its
it might be
fortitude
like-
DC. If the
Should be
creature is
dragging.
willing, increase your degree of success by 1 step.
There should be like dragging rules. Sherman's not that heavy. I mean,
No.
if he was
Oops,
like,
that is not the guy I'm trying to use. Sorry.
So he has to roll an athletics check against my fortitude DC. Success, he moves 5 feet in one direction. Critical success, he moves 10 feet.
Well,
Not
pushing and
crafting.
shoving though, I don't think you have to. Are you using the push rule?
or no, wait.
Or the...
No. Okay, so this is.
He rolled a 16 on athletics. Is he able to move
Well,
you?
let me see that. Maybe this is. There are rules for dragging, but it looks like it's an out of combat activity that isn't feasible for quick actions. Yeah, I think this is like a homebrew that somebody.
Maybe just cut his
Posted.
movement in half, like when he's dragging Shane.
Yeah, I guess.
I've done that in 5e before. I mean, he's a soldier. You have to be able to pull people off the front line. I mean, I feel
Right.
that's really reasonable. I think
Yeah, we'll
it's
say
totally
he can at
That's
least
what I thought it was.
move Sherman
If he has
kinda
his
over there.
speed, he could go there, grab him, and move him. Like,
Because
only like 10 feet.
It takes a
So-
whole character's turn to pull Shane out, so it's like I feel that balances it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
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 And it's not like he can move him far at half his speed, especially in
No.
2E. So,
No. Yeah.
Mhm.
like 10 feet. So,
Yeah.
but
All
that's
right, that works.
it's something. I mean, it's
They did something. I mean, yeah, the NPCs, guards.
get him closer to a healer or whatever it takes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with that, this guy's going to run and jump into the fray. And taking care to not try and get into the brambles there, he's going to just grab his club and throw it at the big guy.
This is like the medieval equivalent of someone
Natural
throwing
one.
their pistol away after they dump their clip.
That is a natural one.
You might as well have thrown yourself at the zombie. Blah.
Yeah. He's got one action left.
Go pick up your weapon, idiot.
It's in there, right next to him. You think,
Wait,
"Oh!"
he threw it at the big guy?
He threw it at the big guy.
He didn't just
Yeah, why didn't he
bludgeon
just
this chick?
bludgeon the zombie that's standing next to
I
him?
didn't
Can he
even
take
see him.
Can he take like a weapon off the guard? I mean, they're obviously not using the weapon.
Nah, he draws his sap. He draws his sap. That's his last action. He's got another one. So. All right.
The guards might have javelins or something he could just take. I mean,
Still not going to be great against the zombie.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I
good
mean,
thing
it's-
Oku saved
I mean,
that heal spell.
I'm just saying the guards aren't using their weapons. So it's,
The time has come for the heal
whatever
spell
they
here.
have.
So
Whatever they have.
targeting
take whatever.
him. 2 versus living. Go. Sherman is back up with 11 points of healing.
Oh.
Why does this keep happening
Ah,
to me?
son of a bitch. I mean. Yeah.
This guard
I
is
feel
going
like Sherman
to.
should get a bonus feat for kissing death and so many.
There is actually a feat that you can only get if your character has died once.
Like numb to death or something like that.
Yep.
I think.
That's neat.
Yeah.
This guard pops in a bolt into her crossbow and fires it and does a critical hit against this zombie shambler. Rolls real well, does 12 points of damage. After that's going to reload. And let's see if it can shoot it again. Natural 2. Nope, not gonna happen. That's that guard's turn. He's done. I'll just take him
See
out.
what you can learn about the big guy.
Well, he's got battle medicine too. I mean, he could heal people.
Oh, he does also have battle medicine.
I think it's
Yeah,
easy to forget. That's
Yeah, but
actually
I-
important.
You do get the knowledge check for free.
Official Paizo is raiding us with a party of 46 raiders.
Jesus.
Why? Why
Wow,
would you
again?
do that?
Welcome to the party.
Yeah,
Good.
thanks
Play
for joining
through-
us, I suppose.
Playing through Abomination Vaults, and yeah, they are right now working through Deadtide on Otari. So, yeah,
Yeah.
there's got a
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Question mark.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I've always wanted to try Starfinder. It seems like such a cool setting,
hmm
but I don't want
Galarian to go away. That makes me sad.
Yeah,
The fact that it
we
just
should do a
disappeared
Starfinder
is
game.
such an interesting
That'd be pretty
piece
cool.
of lore.
I'd be all for that. All right, whose turn is it?
All
Namied.
right.
What's Namied doing?
let's do
Namied's
whatever.
our investigator.
No pressure or anything. Just yeah, you know. No pressure. All right. Where's the big guy? What's the big guy?
Canonically, it's safe. Yeah, the gods are just hugging it close,
Go.
keeping it safe. They just don't want you to know that they know. They're just
Is it this
holding it
unknown
close and
creature?
petting
I'm gonna,
it like
let's just
they're-
see, but like,
as their
Let's see what we
special
got.
little boy.
I do undead lore
is it undead? All right, cool.
on the big guy. I think he's
Oh, yeah.
undead.
Aw, why? Ugh,
All right,
God.
so here's the thing.
Wait, Torag is missing? I thought he was the whole like
You have
end
undead
times
lore.
guy.
All right. So this is a very specific. When it gets very specific, the DC goes way down. So you still did get your knowledge check on this guy. So
Nice.
as you guys already know, he's immune to mental, is immune to paralyzed, and he also has a bunch of resistances, a lot of resistances. You guys know piercing doesn't work. Slashing is also something he's resistant against, and electricity. You guys already learned all this. You also know resistant to cold and fire.
I can do piercing, slashing, and electricity, guys. Just so you know, those are the three things I can do.
I mean, I'm basically useless to this too, so
Oh, Torag. I was thinking of.
I'm
Revenant
basically
for whatever
listing
reason.
off all the shit I can't do and telling you everything that
Yeah,
isn't
they're a bit
effective.
different.
Those are the three things I know. I'm also resistance against electricity, though, so maybe that's good for me.
All right, well,
If
I
they
guess I
have
relayed
electrical
the
effects.
information to the rest of the party, and I guess I better fucking super glue fucking Gamble's ass back together.
I mean, I would appreciate it. Yes.
I can't guarantee it's gonna be any good, but you know,
Just,
like,
yeah.
I think I
Stuff the
brought
guts back in as best as
tropical
Don't,
can.
dancing
uh,
gods.
Don't put him back under.
Well, yeah, I make no promises, you know.
I guess I got my beak.
So yeah, I guess it's just a medicine check, right?
It's probably piercing, right?
So
Yeah, probably. It
fuck,
doesn't
we hit
say.
the DC on that one. What is it? 3d6 or is it 2d6? I can't remember.
2d8, I believe.
2d8.
2d8 unless you're trying to go for, well, you're trained, so 2d8's the highest unless you crit.
I
That's
will
pretty
take the
good.
9 HP.
You're welcome.
That'll do it.
There's 9 HP.
That was literally feast and famine there. Like
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? For my
8 no 1.
final action, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Inventory.
You can't really hit a whole lot with your rapier at the moment.
Yeah, you know, because Pierce is fucking useless.
Yeah, it's not a great look for zombies.
It really isn't. Did I get hit, by the way?
Earlier, no, it missed.
Yeah.
No, like I took damage this game, right?
It is
You've taken
piercing.
some damage, yeah.
I think you've
Okay,
taken like.
did we
2 or 3 points of
factor my
damage.
shield into that?
Your shield only lasts.
Oh no, you.
one round.
Your shield only lasts 1 round, bud.
Oh well, fuck. All right, well.
And you have to use the raise of shield action.
Or the
mm,
spell.
not- Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not static like it is in the other systems.
Gotcha.
but,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, we also have a Pathfinder First Edition game that we play. So, boy, there's a lot of crossover of rules that causes confusion.
Yeah, this
That's
is
true.
awful. Shit, I don't even
Number
know
one
what I can
cause of
do that'd be
dementia among
helpful.
I mean, if
tabletop
you don't have anything to
gamers.
do, the shield option is always a good option. Give yourself a +1
Yeah.
AC.
Not the worst idea.
Cast it.
I was trying to think of
That
like
guy-
something that could help
That
the
guy's got
party.
15 feet of reach, so he can
15
still hit.
fucking feet. Well, I'm gonna move then.
So-
I'm moving this way.
yeah.
Get the
You-
fuck out of my way.
And he likes getting double hits.
I got 25 feet I can move. Get out of my way. I'm gone.
You heal me and then step on me as you walk
I'm
by.
fucking gone, bud. And
Gotta
that's
You
my
go
pick 'em
this
up.
way, I'll go home.
As soon as I heard 15 feet of reach, I was like, I ain't getting hit by that shit. Fuck you. I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I got 10, but it's not like any of my damage matters.
So yeah, Justin's been trying to get me to listen to the Glass Cannon podcast. I still haven't done it yet. I need to pick it up.
Yeah, they're great. They're so fun. I listened earlier today. They're old stuff. Side quest, side chest. I can't even say it. Side quest, side sesh.
All right, so I guess that's it for you.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right. Operation GTFO.
Yes. Oh, we have a new character this time.
Operation.
There was a character death last session. Well, session before last.
Yeah, and he's up next.
Yep.
Oh, Foggy Cowboy.
Oh.
I do believe that Nathan made this character because he's like, well, if you're just going to kill my character, I'm just going to make a dead character. You have to live with what you
No.
did, Justin. Live with
No.
your sins.
You have to think about it every time.
He is
I've
so
never
Every time you
cool.
see his
played-
character.
I've never played an undead PC technically. I don't really count. Well, I kind of did once, but it's too much of a story to go into here. But well, I also kind of go backwards.
Holy moly.
If I find like really good concept art,
Wow.
I will stick to that, and I will kind of go from there. And so skeleton is, not as good as some, but
Are you
the
shooting
concept
the,
art is really cool.
Are you shooting
What are you
the big
shooting
guy?
there? The big
I
guy?
already the small guy. I
Oh, this
targeted
one.
him.
Zambino.
Yeah.
Yeah, his head
Oh.
explodes.
Uh-huh.
He's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Zambino.
okay.
I'll reload, and I will take another shot at
Big Man McGee.
Brosidon. Yeah, old
Brosidon.
bonehead here.
Look at this guy. What a bonehead, am I
This
right?
graveyard's only big enough for one bonehead. All right. Well, maybe it's.
Oh, look,
Seven.
everyone's gone. And well deserved, too.
Kaboom. All right.
Wow.
All right,
Well,
well
it's
done.
saying pierce. It's saying piercing though, so it makes me nervous that it's not applying the right damage type. Because
Well, bludgeoning work?
Piercing or
should-
two bludgeoning. Yeah, because it says concussive. That's why.
Okay, so because I know bludgeoning tends to be the primo one of the lower level.
Hey, thanks for the follow, HBC memo.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
We have
All right.
followers, so we'd be like a
Or
cult
as the
here.
skeleton might say, much obliged. He's a cowboy, that's why. Much
Yeah.
obliged.
He
his
stumbles
hat.
as you nail him with your lucky rifle, and he takes
Grandpappy's
15
lucky
points of
rifle.
damage.
Grandpappy's lucky raffle.
Yeah, you should see the entry for it. That's what it's called.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
I actually love it. Grandpappy's lucky raffle.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I?
You're right here.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I think, is since everything's finally dead, like double dead, I'm gonna
Advanced dead.
advance dead. I'm going to drop
I mean,
my wakizashi, but so it like sticks in the ground.
Undead.
So it's like
Okay.
the camera, you see it. It's like okay, and
Slow motion.
Well, from what I understand from movies I've seen, it's impossible for a samurai's weapon not to stick straight up in the ground anytime it's
Exactly.
released.
Exactly.
It's a passive feat that's always on for.
Is I
Doesn't
think
come up
changing your
much.
grip's a free action. Oh,
if
it's
you're
a-
going from two.
Oh
if
no,
you're
it
going
is an
two-
action
Two
Yep.
hand to
It is
one
an action.
hand is free, but one hand to two hand.
because you're
is not.
dropping a hand, I guess.
Yeah, you're like
Okay.
yeah. The hand economy is now a
Hand
thing,
economy.
I guess.
Okay,
Hand economy is in shambles.
Yeah.
that's
Too
fine.
much
That's fine.
inflation.
And I'm going to use lunge to attack it.
Ooh, okay. Very cool. I haven't seen this one.
Well, I don't want to
Maybe
step
once,
in
maybe
there.
one time before. Yeah, I mean, good
He's
move.
used it, I think,
Very
a
good
few
move.
times.
Yeah, I totally forgot you had that.
Yeah.
I can't do like double slice and stuff with lunge.
So
they're, like,
lunge
separate
is
things.
basically
It's just
you
an
kinda
attack.
like
I just
like
do an attack from
leaning
10
over
feet.
really far and just sort of waving your katana in its general direction.
Yeah, just like scratching it a little bit.
It's you basically trying to get your frisbee out of a tree.
Oh, I didn't target it. Oh no, I did target him.
17
Doesn't seem to hit.
is exactly what you needed.
Oh,
Hot
it
diggity
is.
damn.
Oh, get fucked.
Cool. Roll damage on that.
I'll take it.
19. And this is, it can be slashing or piercing, whichever is. I would.
Hold the
Whatever was
sword
better,
for me,
it's better
bro.
one.
Both of those are equally bad. So
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
you lunge
I'm
forward
just trying to. Oh,
with your sword, and you like knock its femur out of place, and then it just tumbles and strikes the ground, and it falls down dead.
oh my God.
And that is the end of the fight.
Yes, I was very helpful. Don't. Nothing to see here, I say as I pull my bloodied half corpse off the ground.
I had to get past that swordsman thing where I have to slash through the next stronger thing, right? So this one's bone, I guess.
All right. Well, and I think we're at time there. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. It was great to have you come in there and
We
catch
keep
the
getting
tail end of our
rated
show
at-
here. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
wow,
guys,
for
10 minutes again.
it's got to keep going long, I
if
guess.
you guys enjoyed this at all, give us a follow. We do stream at 6 o'clock every Tuesday.
CST.
6 p.m. Central Time. I promise we will make an attempt to be a little bit more entertaining when we're not actively just getting our assholes turned inside out. Although, maybe that is what you find entertaining. Maybe you're just a bunch
Our
of
pain
sadists out
amuses
there.
them.
We kind of rallied at the end there though. We were
Wow,
starting to
that
hit
was
big
good.
dice there
You
at
guys
the
are
end.
just like a bunch of Greeks watching in the Colosseum, like, yes, bleed for our entertainment. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a Greek accent, but it is what I
No,
went
it
with.
doesn't.
I made a choice there, and I'm sticking
It
with
sounded like
Roman,
fucking.
right?
It did kind of sound like.
Hedonism
Roman,
bot.
there we go.
I
Yes,
was gonna say
Roman
fucking
Colosseum.
hedonism bot. Yeah.
Hedonism bot. They're all hedonism bots.
Oh my.
All right, yeah. 6 o'clock next week. Give us a follow on Twitch, and we're also on YouTube. So, yeah.
Thank you guys for sticking around until the end. Have a nice evening, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
See you guys.
See ya.
So-